Yo, yo, what up? What up? Young fella, what's going on with you? You need to be getting ready for school or something, don't you? What's going on, bro? Dollar Washer, what up? Big truck. That's questionable. On specialist. Get him out of here. Well, he didn't capitulate. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, but he made a necessary sacrifice in order for everything to survive, right? So did he capitulate or did he I mean, Neo was meant to be a Christ figure in the first place, if you understand it. Like pretty much every hero we're ever given um in Western pretty much Western society. Superman's a Christ figure. Um uh Pretty much all the superheroes are Christ figures. Snuggles, it's the weekend. It's the weekend, man. Yeah, but Big Truck, I know you got this whole destroy everything, whatever, and watch everything fold within itself. But if everything's destroyed, um, Big Truck, I mean, you're included in that. If all existence is over, I mean, what happens? And I started to call it the architect, but I don't want to quite call her that. Um, because from what I understand, Tasha K isn't really one of these. She's one of these black male misandrists, even though she did have her beefs with Derek Jackson for whatever reason. She's just like a gossip chick. So a gossip chick is not the same as your all these C chicks. Crystalline this, Chris that, Cynthia this. Oh, I told y'all, man, there's something wrong with these bitches' names start with C's, man. I'm telling you. Bitch name start with a C, bro. You better, hey. You know what I'm saying? But either way, man, appreciate y'all for being here. You all that are here. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy, and I'm trying to piece together how I'm gonna do this because I'm seeing several different things here. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I don't know if Tasha K ever really. I think she did have something to say about Kevin Samuels a while back. But I don't know if it was as crazy as the stuff that what's that slick down haired cockeyed chick's name? What's the cockeyed chick's name that was homeless in her car not too many years ago? And she came back with the whole what's the name hate. What's her name? She got that dirty jail down. She helped put on a lot of these fucking beta male enforcers. They say, yeah, Tanya TKO. There we go. Tanya TKO. That's her name. So and again, man, for the record, like I said, a lot of people out here saying that Kevin Samuels is the leader of the Manosphere. Last time I checked, no, he's not. He's a dude that was a part of the Manosphere that blew up. Kevin Samuels is not the leader of the Manosphere. Last time I checked. Okay. Secondly, like I said, I'm on record as being diametrically opposed to a lot of his things. So don't ever try to put that jacket on me. I'm just some Kevin Samuels supporter or protector or follower on this. I follow me. Okay. Any of you niggas that would ever try to put that bullshit out here. What I do understand though is if and when, even though you may not fully agree with the messenger, the message is far more important, and therefore you don't attack the messenger, to therefore destroy the message that you have in common with he or she. All right. Shout out to my man Macho Micho for the 199. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Exactly. 205 will we all do. Again, bro. You listen, bro. You don't think about Rocco Killer. You didn't know that? Yeah, like years ago. And like I said, I just learned this here. None of these chicks have what's the name, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ricardo Rodney. And that's the thing about it, man. That's the wonderful thing about this space. You know what I mean, different people bring different things. And again, I say what Kevin Samuels was able to do was he was able to take that you know, that amalgamation of all the different avenues, everything from some SYSBMs type stuff to show your work and self-improvement type stuff, power, hell, MGTOW, all these different messages and stuff that's here in the Black Manosphere. He pretty much put into a package that you could take to the mainstream. All right. Whether you like it or not, again, I've been on record. I had this argument with him or the debate with him directly. I still don't believe nobody's going to wear no suit 24/7, 365, bro. Nobody's wearing a suit every day. Okay. Even the billionaires, the new age billionaires and multimillionaires aren't wearing suits, bro. Not doing it. Mark Cuban be on fucking Shark Tank in a t-shirt and jeans. You know what I mean? When there's something, of course, you get Mark Zuckerberg sitting down in front of Congress. Yeah, of course, he's gonna have on a suit and tie. Same thing with whoever the dude is for Google, don't know his name, and also Jack Dorsey from Twitter. But outside of that, those dudes are jeans and t-shirt type dudes, bro. Even Bill Gates, the same thing. Bill Gates is in a suit and tie dude every day. All right. And the issue, I won't say issue, but the misunderstanding I think that comes from people of the Gen X is the thing is they think it's possible for us to get back to something that's just not possible. The society's just outgrown that. You know what I'm saying? Society, but especially Black male society has outgrown the suit. Okay. I remember Juvenile said this on the G Code, motherfucker suit. Yeah, I said it, nigga. I mean it. Niggas claiming gangster and switchboard. I seen it. Again, bro, we've been long removed away from the suit. And even from, the dudes that we celebrate the most, whether it be the athlete or the entertainer in the Black community. Same goes for, again, a lot of other entertainers and things too. If you're on some, red carpet or whatnot, of course, you know what I'm saying? Participate in one of these these rituals. That's another thing for another day. But for the most part, like I said, man, a suit is just overkill. You know what I mean? Of course, there's a time and a place, but the ideology that you gotta, spend X amount of dollars on a damn suit and all that stuff in order to be taken serious, bro, that's no longer accurate. And I stand on that. I had a debate with anybody at any day of the week. Okay. Another big thing too is the whole idea of again, the high value man getting married. I've said this. You'd be a damn fool to finally reach that 6-figure nigga moniker, and lo and behold, you're about to give it away to some bitch you just met just because she's pretty and she's acting feminine. There should be no way you should be considering marrying a woman within less than I'll say 3 years of knowing her. No way. No, I don't give a damn how fine she is. You're a damn fool. And that 3 years is going to include at least 1 year of living under the same roof with her before you even think about getting married. And then once we do get married, it's not going to be a state sanctioned marriage. Goddamn. We go to either set up a trust or we go be married in the eyes of God. But God. Pastor Kearney Thomas. Nigga, we going to see Pastor Kearney Thomas. All right. Hey man, y'all know how I love this shit, bro. Y'all say like, hey man, who do this shit like Fantastic do this shit, man? Come on, bro. And again, shout out to Tasha K, because like I said, I haven't even though Tasha K, I think that was a personal beef with her and the Jerry Jackson thing. From what I heard, they had some type of back and forth years ago. And like I said, we knew in this YouTube shit, man. Bruh, the shit you learn about who don't like who and who got history, man, that shit is crazy. So to see It's saying suits are feminine. Well, I'm not gonna say a suit is feminine. There's nothing really feminine about a suit. Everybody wears a suit, man. Listen, bro, you're gonna wear a suit at least on like 2 occasions, all right? Well, 3 actually. Important business matters, weddings, funerals. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the only thing to wear. And I guess like, well, I say for like some type of business party or business dinner, something business related. But that really falls under the first business thing. So even like the job mixer or dinner or whatever it is, that still falls up under business. So that would be something that you wear a suit for. And of course, at a wedding or funeral. Other than that, I mean, if you're wearing a suit, that's just at your leisure. You know what I mean? But back to what's it, Tasha K. So Tasha, this sit down with him and Tasha K. And again, bro, like I said, no matter what you want to say about this dude, because I've seen people now telling people to put this stuff up and give stuff to World Star and all these other things or whatnot, so they can blow up. And again, man, why would you be mad at somebody that's figured out the formula? Okay, if all it took was for this man, even if he paid or whatever he did or submitted the average at best thing for him to blow, why would you hate on that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's like the dude that switched from the long, not the long jump, but the high jump from jumping over straddling to going back first. Oh nigga, that nigga only getting that shit because he jumping with his back first. He not motherfucking jumping over with the straddle. Well, okay, but he found a better way to make it more efficient. So you're going to knock him for that? And that's why I say, man, we gotta sort of kind of be men and be more mature and just be like, okay, well, shit. If it's that easy, that's how the game is played. Play the game that way, bro. Once the rules change, bro, you know what I mean? That's how you play. That's how you play the game. And if you're gonna just sit back and complain or say this and that, and is that going to stop? They're going to reverse the fucking success. It's not. It just makes you look bitter. It just makes you look like somebody that's hating. Even though you may not see it that way yourself, but to everybody else, you know what I mean? I mean, what are you gonna do? That's why I say, man, make a time machine, nigga. I tell people that all the time. Look, man, the only way you can stop somebody pretty much once it gets to wherever it is, they're to the moon or nuclear or whatever you want to call it, is go back and go back and go back in time and stop them. Pull a motherfucking back to the future. That's pretty much the only way you can do it, because once a person gets to a certain level, man, they're just there. There's nothing you can do about it. And furthermore, if you've been trying to be successful in yourself, I mean, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I normally, for the most part, stay away from Kevin Samuels topics because I don't want my shit to be all this nigga do is talk about Kevin Samuels. All he do is talk about Kevin Samuels. But today, nigga, this one is a big one. Okay, so I'd be a fucking fool to miss it. I'd be a fool to fucking miss the shit because again, you have Kevin Samuels having to sit down with pretty much the queen of Black YouTube. I don't think there's a bigger name in Black YouTube. Shit, let me look at Tasha K. I think Tasha K got damn near how many subs she got? Tasha K damn near got 1 million subs. And one thing you can't knock about fucking Kevin Samuels understands this business shit, bro, like no other. Okay? He understands his business shit like no other. And again, you gotta pay to play, people. You gotta pay to play. Anytime you're talking these big business deals and whatnot, what have you, bro, ain't no hookups or nothing, bro. You gotta pay for this shit. $1 billion niggas talk about game. We talking million and $1 billion game, bro. You're not getting that for free. I remember when Jay-Z was on his way up in the thing and he was talking about how he had to pay to sit down and talk to Warren Buffett. Why wouldn't you? This is one of the best business minds in the history of mankind. Why would he give you something for free when he doesn't know you? You're just a stranger, and your fame means nothing to him. Your fame, your prestige, your allure, your fucking rapping and rhyming skills. What the fuck does that mean to a fucking billionaire? What does that mean to him? Nothing. So what? And again, what we as black men have to become more comfortable with is, and what's crazy is we see it here because and again, this is not a knock. I'm just saying it. Niggas charge for consultations. Okay. So if you can understand how you want to be paid for your time, all right. Well, why wouldn't you understand that you have to pay in order to get to where you have to pay? Someone has to pay you for your time. You don't have to pay in order for you to get to the space where someone has to pay you for your time. This is why people pay for certifications, degrees, members of associations, certain extra qualifications and all these different things. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all like and share the stream, please and thank you. Shout out to Silent Sir with my A1 Day Ones. Appreciate you, bro. So, and one of the things, bro, again, no matter what you may think about the dude, and again, bro, like I said, the whole thing about his sexuality and all this different shit or whatnot, what have you. Hey, bro, if you ain't seen the man, with another man, bro, hey, it's all speculative. Again, was Prince gay? Was Prince gay? I'm gonna start calling motherfucking Kevin Samuels motherfucking Prince XL, nigga. This nigga's Prince 2021. Okay, because again, man, yeah, the dude is not the most masculine of men. All right, he's not the most masculine of men. But I mean, damn, did that mean he doing dicks? Is he doing 10 a day, y'all? Is he doing 10 dicks a day? Apple Girl, shout out to Apple Girl. Apple Girl, y'all see, we are delivering souls. We are delivering dark-skinned souls. We are saving the sisters from the bleaching, y'all. We done had Apple Girl go ahead and come on home. Apple Girl just 2-3 days ago saying she ain't dark-skinned, she ain't dark-skinned, she ain't dark-skinned. Before just a little second, a free consultation, no charge, no fee. Mr. Fantastic got Apple Girl to accept her chocolatey goodness. Shout out to Apple Girl in the building. Now proud, yeah. See, now proud member of the dark skin delegation. Come on home, sis. Come on home, baby girl. Come on, you home now. You home. See, we hey, can't never say I hate dark skinned women and this. Hey, we love you over here. Roscoe XL. Well, hell, I mean, shit. Prince was a little nigga, but I Roscoe, I do got you. So we'll just go with 2021. You're right. Roscoe, hey, I will take your counsel, brother. You've never led me wrong. So we'll call motherfucking Kevin Samuels the Prince 2021, nigga. Shout out to my man Gary Grant. What's up, youngster? Black folks always looking for free stuff. And when you make it, they want to tear you down. Yeah, man. Listen, I was just talking about this today. Somebody that's budding their own entrepreneurship, their own business, told me how they were getting or giving out free samples of, their product in order to, pretty much get in the door with big businesses, local businesses. And what they told me was that all the white people, all she had to do was give them one, free sample or whatnot, what have you. And lo and behold, they reciprocated by asking her for business cards and, suggesting people to her. And she said business was booming. She said, like, on Valentine's Day, she had to work a 15-hour day in order to fulfill orders, just off of understanding that she had to give something free to those businesses, right? But that free investment, that's paid, because that's product she could have charged for, but she didn't. That was her paying to play. And lo and behold, whenever she talk about niggas want something for free. Niggas want the hookup. Niggas want a discount. This is why we'll never get nowhere, bro. Shout out to my man Derek McKinney. That boy just said, I don't give a fuck. I'll take a dark skin. Nah. Wagwan, brethren. Everything crease. What's going on, man? Make sure y'all like the stream for me, man. I'm trying not to supervise y'all, but I'm gonna trust y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna trust y'all niggas. Let me see what we got here. Man, I can't trust y'all niggas. It's looking low. I got 50 likes, man. I'll cut this shit off, man. Y'all better like this shit. All I got is 50 likes, man. Stop playing with me. Y'all know this shit gonna get good. It's gonna get even better. So the whole thing, man, what Kevin Samuels represents for the Black Manosphere is, well, I guess the question is he the Neo? Because again, we're about to see whenever this thing happens. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But you know, they did the little teaser interview, and you know, it's him sitting down with a black woman that has the ear of all the black women in the space. You know, what or how are black women going to take it once they sit him down, or has a sit down with the woman that black women definitely consider their leader? And again, mind you, like I said, Tasha K, she isn't a life coach. She isn't a dating coach. She isn't a, you know, leave black men the fuck alone. She's a gossip chick. She got it. She found her lane. She fucking did the gossip thing and talked about the tea. I think at one point in time it's tea and now it's wine. And, you know, they have a good time covering whatever the celebrity news is and current events. And she's mastered that lane. So again, for Kevin to sit down with her and have the back and forth in front of pretty much all of black YouTube, because again, I don't know who in black YouTube has a 1 million sub count, because right now, I mean, it's her and Kevin, right? I mean, Kevin's at 800 something. As far as like, you know, black commentary or whatnot, and actually, you know, that interacts with their audience, who has a bigger sub count? You know what I mean? I say, you said Kevin Samuels is Cypher, not Neo. Well, it's the question being asked. And like I said, when I drop the link, y'all can definitely come up here and give your things. This is the thing. Because he has been likened to being the savior, which I don't fully agree with that. I don't agree with Kevin Samuels being the savior of this space or black men or anything, because ultimately I don't believe that black women give a fuck. I don't believe they care. The things that need to happen in order for black women to be in a position to respect heterosexual black men the way they should, it hasn't got bad enough yet. And of course, I'm the one that says, even when it does get bad enough and pretty much they have to turn back to black men, all of those people that weren't already here beforehand, let them wander into the wilderness. I think people didn't understand that about the whole journey of the people of Israel once they were delivered from Egypt. That whole journey was for the wheat to be separated from the tare. Very, very few people made it into the promised land, and that was by design. And that's why I say, whenever you had a religious, conversation, or you know, the God conversation with people, very, very few people understand it. Myself, I'm still learning. I'm no preacher. I'm no pastor. I'm no theologist. Any of these things, bro. I'm constantly learning. But the whole point of that, you know, to see the people that, you know, as soon as Moses went up on the mountain, came back, and they done built the goddamn. I ain't even been gone, goddamn. Y'all niggas done did what? And that shit pretty much, because, you know what I mean, that's one of the things that had Moses not be able to make it into the fucking to the promised land, because, you know, he said, speak to the rock, and he struck it instead. So what did that do? That took away the you know, the belief or whatever that could have been God, and it put it in the possibility of where it could have been questionably whether it was Moses that did it through physical acts versus his faith in God or speaking the words that God told him to speak. And he had to pay a price for that. And furthermore, again, man, that's why I say, as men, bro, again, some things there's a price that has to be paid. and that's what Neo ultimately had to do from the Matrix aspect. Because again, remember, Neo is a Christ figure, okay, or it's pretty much like a I just lost the fucking word. Oh, it's an allegory for the Bible. Okay. Hey man, you got to change your name. Fisting is life. Shout out to Fisting's life. Fisting. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Benjamin D'Souza, man, getting them waves in wonderful Hawaii. Shout out to my mans, man, doing big things. But like I said, there's gonna have to be quote unquote a great tribulation that happens. And again, man, if you guys want to save someone that doesn't want to come to you until after is absolutely the most horrible and they have nowhere else to go, by all means, you do your thing. That's your right. But I promise you, bro, somebody's not already, under my hedge of protection, or give me any type of attention. And when shit is good, hey, all you can do is front me that throat. Shout out to Plies. Once the shit hit the fan. All right, that's all you can do for me. You're a concubine at best, and you would have made your decision, so you won't have anyone to be angry at but yourself. But yet again, if you say something like that, that's misogynistic. You hate women and all these different things, and that's another big reason as to why. I know, not even saying I think, I know, no matter how great this conversation is, and I'm betting it's going to be a great conversation. It's not really going to change anything between black men and black women, because black women have never been accountable and they refuse to be held accountable. They don't want to be. And most importantly, they don't want to relinquish their power. Again, man, power is never given. It has to be taken. And the thing about it is, I'm just confused as to how black men take the power away from black women. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do it forcefully, right? Not saying that I would want to or wish to in today's modern society, but being that black women have the support of the government itself, and they have the sympathy of society, and they're pretty much willing pawns to keep the black man down. Why would they care about words to give up their power? That's why I say for the black community, it's going to have to be some really, really bad shit to happen. And shout out to Michael Joker again, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Again for another $2. Yeah, and Imperator, I understand that, but again, not at the level that black women have it. Other women want freedom, quote unquote, but they don't want freedom to the point of where they're unprotected. Again, even the biggest feminists, okay, even the biggest devout feminists, from the white or Asian or whatever else may be, whatever, those women sit their ass down and they don't want to be men. I've yet to see the white woman say I was the mother and the father. Who is that? Who is that on? You know what I mean? Shout out to David Carroll. David Carroll was clowning. He said, I know it's y'all's Father's Day. Y'all Father's Day is coming up. Before I get into the media video. he was clowning on the Father's Day shit. And unfortunately, again, man, as a culture, as a people, that's what we constantly been told. Mama was everything. Dear mama. Mama was any and everything to the family. She was this Christ-like figure that could do no wrong. And if she did do something wrong, it wasn't her fault. She's a victim of circumstance. If she fucked the money up, it's not her fault. If she was strung out on drugs, it's not her fault. If she abandoned you, it's not her fault. If she allowed you to be, molested, it's not her fault. Any of the things that we've ever experienced, bro, and that's why I say one of the biggest issues and problems, and I know this will never ever change until black women, more so than black men. All right, and black men need their mental health and therapy and all these things too, but it's another tier or level for the black women, because, man, It's so much trauma in black women, bro, that they have this endless and extreme delusion. You know, they can't be questioned, they can't be challenged by anyone, man or woman, white or black, old or young, anything. You can't tell them shit. And they've been so used to that now for what, three generations running to the modern times as to where, why in the hell would they ever change anything up? Why would it be anything different? Why would they all of a sudden turn it off and start listening and, take good counsel, good advice, listen to fucking logic and reason, wisdom, especially from men? Why would they do it? That would be them, that wonderful word, submitting. And not only submitting, it'd be them relinquishing the power that they have over the entire race. And power, man, like you said, power is an aphrodisiac, bro. You know what I'm saying? Absolute power corrupts absolutely. You know what I mean? And what happens is, once you have it for so long, that's all you know. You know what I mean? You have these celebrities that live the celebrity life, for a substantial amount of time, and these people that live the high life, so to speak, and then they go broke or something goes wrong and they don't look, man. That's why these people lose their mind, bro. You can't go back to being a commoner and a pauper once you've been the prince. How could you do that? You know? How could you return to normalcy when you experience the lifestyle of the rich and famous? Caviar and champagne. International trips and shit. And now all of that's gone. How you gonna handle that, man? How you gonna digest that shit? Shout out to Bro Truth, man. Oh, it ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Yeah, man. That's what black women have been doing and telling us for the longest. And the difference is now, as black men, bro, now that you have just and like I said, I don't even know, man. I just say a true understanding. Even though I know we're using the Neo reference right now, the red pill aspect of it, because people people bastardize the red pill thing and they try to make it and turn it into like such a negative thing. And it's like when people used to say the Illuminati all the time, right? We got to find another thing for that, because there's so many negative connotations to the red pill or any pill. They automatically make you some incel that horrible with women, that hate women, that's unattractive. You some neckbeard motherfucker that's broke, living in the basement with his mama. If you what I'm saying, follow the red pill. So I think that's something we need to definitely start looking into too, as far as rebranding or reestablishing this shit. But however it goes, black men are in some of the best shape we've ever been, if not the best shape we've ever been in this country. We have an understanding now what we're dealing with the women that are attached to us, and brothers are no longer, making excuses for them. We've we've officially declared war on all these beta male simp ass niggas. You are not my brother. We are not the same. You don't have nothing in common. Really have nothing to talk about. You go your way, I go mine. If you want to rescue these motherfucking again, and I'm not saying that not all women are unsalvageable or useless or bad or negative. Not saying that, okay? But the numbers say that a substantial amount, if not the majority, I say again, a substantial amount, if not the majority of black women are just, hey, bro, that they're not the best choice. We'll just leave it at that. That's statistics. Don't argue with me. Argue with the CDC. Argue with the fucking census. Argue with the hell, the FDA. Argue with anybody, any of those people that make up these numbers, bro. All right. There's too many negatives for y'all to be as fucking, as cocky and as demanding as you are. Too many negatives. Again, I like them thick. But again, this whole obesity thing, 60% obesity rate, 80% overweight. The poverty thing, again, black women have anywhere from $0 to a negative $11,000 net worth. The health thing, from a sexual aspect, all some stuff that can be prevented from just being mature, responsible adults. Highest STD rates, 50% herpes rate. And we ain't talking fever blister. We talking Nestle Crunch. HIV and AIDS rates. And the black men are the second highest. Why? Because come to find out, these black women are knowingly sleeping with men that sleep with men. Remember Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo, the Ninja Turtle looking chick that says she has no problem, absolutely no problem. And what do we know, fellas? Eventually what always happens? Fellas, after you done motherfucking hit probably about 3 times, what happens with that female? Can you tell me? Can y'all help me out in the motherfucking? Y'all wildin', man. Come on, man. Calm down, man. Yeah, that Nestle Crunch, bro. After you done hit that shit a good 3 times, man, what happens? What happens, fellas? Come on, this me now. This is fantastic. Y'all ain't got. Don't make me snitch on y'all niggas because I know what it is. I use a condom every time. Nigga, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Exactly, Roscoe. Hey, Raw Dog City, baby. Raw Dog City. As long as them testing shit is good and you got them plan Bs, baby, on deck. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Y'all niggas ain't got a lot of me, man. Hey. But again, man, shit, you got to be careful nowadays, bro, because listen, these women out here, bro, they don't give a damn. They reckless. But y'all know some of these chicks is doing the do with dudes that look like ladies. Y'all understand that? There are no chicks with dicks, they're just dudes with tits. Shout out to Ted. Y'all understand that, man? There's some chicks out here that's on that crazy type, freaky, weird, scary shit. Y'all better be careful out here, man. Boy. Y'all niggas ain't got Magic Johnson on speed dial, nigga. I'm just saying, you gonna call up Magic, nigga? You gonna call up Magic? Huh? That's the only way you gonna get out of that shit. And hell, Magic ain't giving that shit away for free. But again, man, this conversation is going to happen. I'm going to be really intrigued. And again, I'm not a big I don't watch Kevin Samuels often. I don't watch him often. Pretty much somebody says something he has about a topic or whatever. I usually catch like a replay or whatever. I don't really watch the live show. Again, I purposely stay away so I'm not making his content or whatever he's talking about my content. Yeah, them centaurs. Yeah, them motherfucking them centaurs, man. Hey man, you believe that shit if you want to. Hey, and it's crazy. PaxS, you know who they had on there? They had black dudes on that commercial. I seen that commercial. I was so embarrassed. I wanted to do a topic on it, but I just left it alone, man. You got to be careful talking about that shit. And again, man, like I said, this isn't any type of LGBT hate or any of those things. Everybody can get these jokes, goddamn it. Everybody get these motherfucking jokes. You know what I mean? Don't be around here being all shitty. But no, man, it's just the thing that's and I'm extremely intrigued about the conversation is going to happen, because what he's saying, it sounds like they're having a actual conversation about the relation between black men and black women. Shout out to AJ in the building, man. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, Omega, everybody get these jokes, bro. You know how I get down. And at the very least, do I think some black women will be delivered? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's not gonna be anything more than, I say, not even 10%. I give you 5% at most. But again, with a person that has the impact and the platform that Tasha K has, 5% is substantial, and the two of them together, with the numbers they usually do, I can imagine, how many people will be, if that is it looks like it's pre-recorded, so I don't know. But either way, however it goes, people will still be there to watch. And I'm pretty sure they'll probably do it as a premiere or something. I don't know. The most important thing, fellas, for us to understand and realize, that's going to come from this conversation is, and I don't know how Tasha K is going to approach it. But from what I said, like I said, and I've seen, she's not a black male misandrist. She doesn't hate black men, if I understand it right. Is Tasha K married? I think she's married. Is Tasha K married? I think Tasha K is married. Is Tasha K married? Or at least she has a dude. I remember right, something like that. I seen her doing something, talking about something on what was this? Not too long ago, and I think she mentioned having. Yeah, she's married. Okay, cool. Appreciate that 205. Will, appreciate you, brother. Yeah. So again, her being in the position she's an extremely successful woman, black woman at that, dark skinned black woman at that, dark skinned black woman at that. Oh, look at y'all! Look at all y'all! Look at y'all! Look at y'all popping up. Appreciate you. See, we not your enemy. Our peoples, not your enemy. I'm peoples. Appreciate all of you guys coming here. Please, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and like the video. But ultimately, like I said, I think Tasha K, she does a very good job of interviewing people and being somewhat fair and balanced, but at the same time challenging. So I can imagine, and I think Tasha K is in her 40s. She has to be in her 40s. I know she's not in her 50s. Having a conversation with a gentleman that of Kevin Samuels, who's a Gen Xer, 50-year-old man, been through marriages himself, had life experiences and different things, and pretty much just going over, like I said, the cost of fame in the black community, especially the black YouTube, bro. This shit is ruthless. Shit is ruthless, bro. Exactly. Ronald Neal. Appreciate you, brother. You got to ride that wave, man. And that's good business. And that's why I tell you guys, when you understand that, bro, you have, what's the name? This is business. Once shit gets down to business, man, your emotions are out of the way. And black men have to get, we got to get over that. We got to get that black mama energy out of us. I don't get no damn. I'm going to say what I want to say. Y'all go hear me and fuck the whole, fuck the whole deal up. Fuck up everything over your feelings and emotions, bro. Men don't do that. Men don't get the chance to do that, bro. You don't fuck everybody over and the opportunities and the money to be made over your goddamn, what's the name? Well, again, man, shout out to Tommy, bro. Listen, Tommy is fighting his way because this is the first time Tommy can't get over it. This is something he can't overcome. This is something that superseded him, and he won't be able to, no matter what he does, no matter his talent, no matter his longevity, no matter any of those things, he's just been surpassed, and it's not something that he can bring back to where he lands on top. And furthermore, this is like another, you know, um, uh, this is another, I guess, kind of shot to him because he's having a conversation with Tasha K and not Tommy. Shout out to Michael Mitro again, man, for the 4. Thank you, brother, for the 5.99. Where's Shawty at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? She had something there. She had. There we go. Shout out to Sasha Chasm. Tasha brought Dr. Sebi's family on her show. She introduced his lifestyle to me, and it changed my life for the better. Yeah, man. Well, no, I definitely wouldn't say that, man. Tommy still got his thing in his space, bro. I definitely wouldn't say that, man. Yeah, me too. Same thing. I still support Tommy. He's still talented. He's still this, but again, man, it's just this is just something he can't overcome. He's not gonna be able to overcome it, and you can literally see it. But I don't want to make this about Tommy because niggas will turn this shit into something totally different. Shout out to my man King Killmonger in the building with a 10, bro. The BABG alumni in the building, one of the A1 day ones, baby. Shout out to Dr. Thunder in the building, bro. Appreciate you. So ultimately, like I said, this conversation should be a great conversation. And I hope, again, I hope, this makes Black women more willing to have the uncomfortable conversations. All right. Have the conversation. If you just on some I hate Black men shit or whatever, fuck them. That's go your way. Go your way. Go your way, I go mine, or we go ours. There's no need for us to talk. But what I can tell you again, Black men have shown it, and the Black Manosphere showed it. Kevin Samuels has showed it that Black men are willing to have the conversation. I still stand on in certain conversations I shouldn't have. I'm not gonna be talking to you about if I deserve respect or if I deserve fucking submission. Again, I'm not having that conversation. If you feel like I gotta prove why you gotta submit to me, hey, I'm not the man for you to talk to. Again, there are motherfucking niggas in in jungles, in loincloths, in motherfucking huts, in tree houses that get submission and respect. Okay. They don't know what a dollar is. They don't know what running water is. They don't know what electricity is. And those men get respect. They're fucking illegal immigrants here, okay? That are living 10 motherfuckers to a 2-bedroom apartment. And they get submission, okay? I'm not having that conversation with you. I'm not. You can go have it with somebody else, but not me. That's just a conversation I refuse to have. High value man or not. But you better get all the way the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. Shout out to my man Gary again, man. Appreciate you. KS cannot have the combo with Tommy and Karma Copy can never speak to the original. Well, that's another thing too, man. Like I said, but eventually I think it will happen just off the strength. I think it'll originally happen. I think it'll happen in due time. It's just that KS has to get to the point of where Tommy can't hurt his brand. He's almost there. Again, just like Tasha K's did it. Once you get so big, bro, all pub is good pub. Good, bad, or anybody you want to have on the thing, it is what it is. And I mean, he could play good guy and have Tommy be the bad guy. So either way it goes. So I don't know. But ultimately, man, like I said, make sure you guys are liking the stream, please and thank you. Gotta check on y'all niggas. You know how y'all are. Yeah, man. It still say I'm at what? What the hell? What the hell? Let me see what's going on here. Oh yeah, we have 137. Right, get the likes up to 200, please and thank you. Shout out to Tomcat in the building, man. For the 5, thank you. Nah, man, listen, and Dr. Thunder, let me go ahead and mod you up. Yeah, and listen, Cortez, that's what I say. I refuse to do it, bro. Niggas gonna be the first one to build a damn time machine anytime before women do. You know what I'm saying? What the hell, Doctor? There you go. Mind you up, bro. No problem. Well, no, I don't think anyone's afraid to talk to Kevin Samuels. It's just the fact that what Kevin Samuels is getting to do because they're calling to talk to him is showing the lack of understanding and the lack of logic, the lack of femininity, the lack of reason, just what, and that's one thing that he does do very well. And he makes sure he says it. This is what black men have to deal with. And I don't think anybody outside of black men understand it. So other women don't understand it, and even other men don't understand it because again, they're not us. So when a black man's going off about, you know, that black bitch and these motherfucking sluts and these thoughts and this and all these other things, and it's just like, oh, you got, oh my God, how could you talk about your women that way? Well, again, I mean, do you listen to like how they don't listen? I mean, all women are hard headed. All women don't want to listen. But when women are trying to be equally as aggressive as men, and the women again are, you know, claiming to be, you know, fathers and mothers and all these different things, and see themselves on equal footing as the men of that race. I mean, once you see that, bro, you just gotta walk away. Don't try to salvage it. Don't try to do this. Don't try to do that, bro. Fine, you deserve better, brother. Dollar Washer is, hey, I've been told you. What did I say? Bros are worse than hoes. Fantastic was right. I've been told y'all that these niggas are 10 times worse than these women, man. Women supposed to do this because again, quote unquote, he's going against the women. So the women that attack KS and you know, oh, he this, he that, he gay, he sweet, he broke, he used to be broke, he used to this, all this. That makes sense because again, he's at war with the women. Okay, he's upset in the fucking matrix. But when these niggas come out, bro, I keep telling y'all, bro. We see this here in this space, bro. Niggas have the worst crab in the barrel fucking mentality ever. The worst. As soon as niggas find out you making a little bit of money, a little bit, nigga. Not to mention KS level shit. Oh, nigga, you ain't you. What you doing with the money? Oh, you ain't really rich. Oh, you ain't really that. You who you think you? Oh, you just did. You this person put you on. Oh, my nigga, what? Just in black YouTube alone. Black YouTube alone, bro. You see this shit at the most visceral and motherfucking aggressive shit. Bruh, you can't even post your fucking family in this black YouTube shit, bro. Your mama, your spouse, your kids. Niggas don't get on fucks. And then niggas will stand around to motherfucking watch the bullshit. You know? And again, they understand the black woman ideology, and black women are just gonna go with anything that they hate. Black women are gonna support the quote unquote the sisterhood, bro. We got the sisterhood down to a science. Shout out to Jessica X. Once the sisterhood sees something as a threat, nigga, they form up like Voltron. Or Holtron, as I call them. Yes, Holtron. They come together just to hate and try to eliminate whatever the fucking threat is. And then they go back to doxing each other and calling each other sluts and hoes and talking about each other's families and, you know, digging up motherfuckers' past and doing the most dirtiest of dirty shit to each other. Because black women hate each other just as much as they hate black men. I say it again. Black women hate each other just as much as they hate black men. Why? Because every black woman sees herself as her own queendom. Every black woman sees herself as her own queendom, and any other fucking person, woman especially, is in her way is a threat because that's going to take away attention, that's going to take away dick, and it's going to take away money. Shout out to all my lovely light skins out here. Shout out to my man Nick Taylor in the building, man. Shout out to Tommy for that, nigga. Shout out to you, nigga. Dick and attention, DNA. Black women eat all that DNA. That equals fucking money to them. Because literally, what do we find out here? And again, we have the wonderful thing about this space, man, is that again, for the brother that sees this shit his entire life, and he feel like he's losing his fucking mind because he sees all the bullshit, the chaos, the destruction, the just, the cannibalism going on, right? And then once you run across a group of men that are talking about what you've seen your whole life, bruh, it lets you know that you're not crazy. I don't think people understand you living your whole life as a black man and feeling like you're the only person seeing all of this crazy ass shit. And then lo and behold, you get brothers that are not only talking about it, but have all of the data and the reference points to prove it. You got black women still arguing that they did not choose welfare over the family. You got black women still arguing that somehow they can be the mother and the father when again black women are leading all women in fucking abortions, an abortion rate. And again, these aren't negative things. And I hope if you're a black woman here, listen, man, we're not saying this to just throw dirt and talk shit. Again, man, you don't improve by praising the shit you're supposed to do. Okay. You only improve by fixing the fucking failures and the faults in a person. Criticism makes great people great. Again, criticism makes great people great, not praise for the shit they already know how to do real good. Okay? Having a baby is nothing special. Raising a child is hard work. And raising a child a proper way, that's a skill and a fucking talent. It doesn't just come. Black women equate birthing a child and having it as being a parent. Those are two separate things. And when black men dare point out, hey, listen, you guys putting this on your shoulder to be the everything to a child, whether it be son or daughter, has hurt the fucking community because there's no balance. Again, it's psychology and everything involved in this where you can go and look it up. The daughter needs a fucking father in her life so she knows what a good man is. Okay? And first off, before you even start with it, you're supposed to pick a good father for her to even be born from, or son. Y'all letting all these dusties and crusties and all the shit that y'all say, what trash bag niggas, and that's the main things y'all letting skeet up in you. But no one talks about that. Oh, my baby daddy ain't shit. My baby daddy. Blah, blah. Again, the whole thing going right now is going viral. That this dude, this girl, this was an actual daughter. They call her dad a deadbeat, all over allegedly because the dad wouldn't let her get his car for her to go pull up on somebody and fight. And you know what that dad said? The dad said, I got 7 of you motherfuckers. This nigga got 7 kids. 7 kids. You think all of those kids are under one fucking household? I bet my fucking life it ain't. A nigga that's got 7 kids and he's going back and forth with his daughter on on fucking Facebook or whatever the fuck it was. You know this nigga hood and he don't give a fuck. And again, man, I agree with a lot of things the brothers say here. But again, brothers, we gotta start understanding this shit too, man. Listen, bro, once she gone, she gone. Let her go. Go let a hoe be a hoe, man. You can't save her. Do you want her back? Again, shout out to Project Pat. Don't save her. She does not want to be saved. Don't save her. Once you try and tell her, man, and again, raise up a child in the way he or she should go, and they will not depart from it. Bro, if you did your job, that's all you can do. You cannot control a grown ass person, man or woman, boy or girl, or whatever the fuck, male or female. Yeah, this shit right here. And again, man, that's why I don't even talk about it no more. It's just like, hey, we know this is factual stuff that you can look up. Shout out to Rocco Killer for the 5, man. Wonder how those women will fare if they are alone when they grow old. You can only work for so long. That too. And ultimately, man, like I said, this conversation is going to be interesting to see what happens. And the links in the chat for anybody that wants to join, man. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Uh TBWB don't always agree with you, but spin facts. And brother, you're not supposed to always agree, man. Listen, bro, we can disagree. We can agree to disagree, man. We gotta hate each other because, bro, it's very few niggas I hate. I only hate a dude who can't deal with a dude when a dude wants to just be a bitch. Bro, I can debate and argue, discuss, or whatever all day. You bring up a point, I bring up a counter. I don't have a problem with that. We can do it all day. But again, man, we have to find that masculine fucking balance. You know what I'm saying? And niggas not get emotional over, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And for you black women that want to be a part of something and make it out of the bullshit, man. Again, hey, y'all gotta start choosing the right man. Got to. Bro, if you what's crazy, you honestly, and I've done this, right? I had to do this. And I was like, look, man, look at yourself and then look at your friends. Do you know black women will put themselves on the same level with a woman that has a man that's can provide, can protect, you know, gives her a certain standard of living and all these different things. And those friends that have none of that, have never even experienced it, right? Will tell her that, oh well, he don't care about you emotionally. He don't give you the emotional support you need, and all these other things, and and all this shit. And I'm like, whoa, wait. So you taking advice from a bitch or some bitches? They never had a man that gave a fuck about them. Look at their baby daddies. Look at their baby daddies. That's who you gonna take advice from? Well, no. Listen. I need you to listen. Look at their life. Look at yours. You want to be like them? You understand what they're doing, right? They're giving you advice that's gonna have you like them. Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to be kissing a nigga ass or a nigga just whoop on you and you stay and no. But again, man, nobody's perfect. Ultimately, like I said, what's better for you? A lot of y'all never had a man that's about shit. So when you found it, but when y'all actually do find it, you don't see the value in it. You don't see the value in it because you never fucking experienced it. And even once you got it and you secured it, you let some bitter, lonely, broke, baby daddy having ass bitch put you in the same shoes with her. That'll be the same bitch that tells you years ago, I don't know why you ever left him. He was a good man after he done moved on and he done got a better bitch. He's doing better in life because again, man, men appreciate with age. Women depreciate. Black women. I know y'all hear this black don't crack shit and all this whatever, but sis, again, one of the great things Kevin Samuels is doing to you is just giving you a basic principle that any and every other woman understands, and they're taught that by their mothers because their mothers love them and they're responsible. That hey, look, you're not getting no younger, okay? Once you're past those prime years of like your mid-20s, every fucking time that goes by is going to be harder and harder for a man to take you on seriously. And again, once you hit that danger zone area that Kevin Samuels is talking about, I don't give a fuck if you are a 10, bitch. If you are a 10 and you are free out here at 30, something is wrong with you. Okay? I'm gonna give it to you the motherfucking the hard way, not the nice way. Bitch, you can have the prettiest face, the biggest perfect perky perfect titties, the slimmest waist, the fattest ass. And if you are not snatched the fuck up by 30, you are batshit crazy. Niggas is asking why in his head, what the hell is wrong with this bitch? Because there's no way she should be out here on the market. This is what the fucking men will tell you. And again, y'all don't listen to fucking men. You don't seek out men for counsel. All right. The best thing to ever do is to talk to a dude that don't want to fuck you. Okay. That's the role a father or uncle or a granddad is supposed to fucking serve. And because you guys grow up without it, you don't understand it. A man that's not interested in you sexually is the most valuable thing a woman could ever have in life. And that's why it's a fucking family member. Okay? Because a family member is not supposed to have any motherfucking sexual desire towards you. Namely, it should be your father, because your father is supposed to fucking protect you. Again, kill and die for you in that order. Okay? Until he finds or you find a man that's fucking suitable for him to hand you over to, and he's supposed to tell you what this man is about. If you don't have a father, your big brother is there, or your cousin, or whoever. It's supposed to be somebody, man, that again, that's not trying to motherfucking give you the dick. All right? Oh shit. What we got? Saris, Sahara, or Sarah is snitching on herself. Uh-oh. Sorry, you click that link, Sarah. Click that link. We want to let's hear your story. Let's hear your testimony. But nah, man. Also, like I said, this whole thing that KS is doing, it has a very, very um meaningful purpose and possible impact only if people will accept it. And I think that the whole conversation he's having with the conversation he's going to have with Tasha K will put it to a point of as to where black women can't deny it, because you know Tasha K is the platform where it's being had at. You know, black women look for a reason. Shout out to hypocrisy. No matter how many times these black women call y'all king, in their eyes, the white man in this bull will always be superior to y'all. And again, man, that's the thing, bro. Again, I think those, or matter of fact, I know those women will never be that, and they'll just be chasing after something they can never get. It's that illustrious fucking unicorn, right? That white unicorn. If you feel like the white man is your savior and your Prince Charming and all the different things, hey, we're not holding you back. Go ahead and get your Serena Williams on, sis. But then again, your ass come around here looking like Sammy Sosa, you gonna get these jokes. You around this motherfucker look like you ain't got smacked in the face with a box of Hostess powdered donuts, bitch. You gonna get these jokes. Just saying. And again, the only reason why Serena's there is because Serena's wealthy. Look at the black women, all these Gabourey Sidibe. She's wealthy. No matter how she looks, wealthy black women have fucking access to these white dudes. Because white dudes understand that marriage is a business. Marriage ain't just about love, man. We don't even understand what marriage is, bro. There's so many things that like black people just behind as in understanding, the seriousness and the weight of. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, the emotional, financial, and mental maturity of black people, bro. We're Child the Chronicles, bro. We're in our adolescence. We're in like middle school or freshman year of fucking high school. We're nowhere we should be. And then the people of us that are in the proper place, those people are they're outcasts, man. They're told to shut the fuck up. They no one wants them to speak. Yo, what up, bro? You there? D-Town Conversations. Oh shit. Uh, you gotta cut your background off. Sarah, you gotta cut over whatever you got in the background off. Sorry, can you hear me?
Fantastic. You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro. Go ahead.
Oh
You
man,
got
I
it. Go
just
ahead, bro.
wanted to tell you, man, I love everything that you do. You hear me? Oh, okay. I just wanted to let you know, man, I love everything that you're doing, Mr. Fantastic, bro. Man, keep it up, brother.
Hey,
You
bro.
know what I'm
Greatly
saying?
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, yeah. And
Oh,
you
you
know what I'm saying?
fading out on me,
Ain't
man.
no hard love. I still love you, man. We all in this together.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. But anyway, what I was saying was, yeah. What I was saying was, it's just really funny how Umar is trying to come out the woodworks now. You get what I'm saying? Because it's what I see is what he was trying to preach to us. It didn't resonate. You get what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
sounded good when he first started it, but once we started looking at what was going on, a lot of people started smelling some bull that he was doing. You get what I'm saying? The reason Kevin Samuels is so successful is he not making none of this up. You get what I'm saying? Like I could see if he was making this stuff up, but he's not. Like the our women are putting themselves in the forefront to the world to basically showing the world exactly who they really are, and that's what they're mad about. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying. So it's like just like I say, soon as Kevin and all y'all been doing y'all thing since last year. You get what I'm saying? Now it's time. People just gotta listen to what the men talking about, bro. And then we got something great as a manosphere, for just something that we can come to and express our own opinions and things like that. So they just gotta listen to us, man. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? For so long they can push us to the back and whatever, but right now, man, they just gotta listen. And that's what they so mad about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about the situation. You
yeah.
know.
Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to my man Easy W for the 5, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to my man D Rock Dan, where them BWs at. Hey, we got one of them here now, man. And speaking of which, Sahara. I don't know if it's Sahara. You there, Sahara? Sahara, you there? You unmuted. Oh, let me mute him up because he got background. Sahara, you there?
Lay down.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yep.
Can you hear
Yep.
me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
I can't complain. What's up with you?
Okay, hold on. You don't hear you don't hear the background noise, do you?
Nah, you good. You cut it off. You good. Well, hold on. Hold on. I think you're good, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Can I just come back because I'm just putting my son to bed.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
All right. I'll come back.
Okay. All right, we got my man Xavier Mathis. Would that be a form of feminism? What would be a form of feminism? Don't super chat it, brother. Just type the rest of it so I can see what you're saying. But yeah, man. The fact of how KS does this, um, again, is just the repackaging of again many of different brothers' message that I've heard in this space since I've been here. Again, I only been here since 2019. I think I came in here like February of 2019, and not as a content creator, but not as a content creator, but just as a supporter and as someone that first stumbled upon the space, and I was able to pretty much get my thoughts and ideas out. Oh shit! Shout out to we got here. Shout out to my man's. Let's see who this is. Shout out to my man Mr. C for the $40 cash app, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man. Thank you guys for all the contributions and donations you guys give me. Don't have to, but you do. But you hit an issue. you hit an issue you're avoiding. What are you talking about? But either way, we'll come back to it. Um, like I said, the whole thing that he's doing, man, is just plenty of brothers different messages put into a package that people actually have the time to fucking what's the name, man? Shout out to my man GMB, man, with the grown man facts. YouTubian, that shit was hilarious. Yeah, man, that YouTubian shit was kind of funny. Man, first, appreciate you, brother, for coming through. And like we say and we see, man, you know, once something starts having money behind it or starts having an impact, you can't deny the attention of it. And again, that's why I say the residual effects of whatever KS has going, since they can't stop him, they have to try and stop any and everybody that's below him or that's could be associated with him, because you can't have multiples. You know what I'm saying? You can't have several brothers that are able to, especially the motherfucker like me. You can't have a motherfucker like me out here with, you know, X amount of subs and a big platform as to where I'm not gonna, you know, deliver it in a packageable way, but people like the whole aspect of it, and you know the message gets out there, and I'm the more raw and uncut version of whatever he's giving. So you have to put the kibosh on that and to stop as soon as possible, because you can't allow, you know, the message to multiply. The weakness in black men, what part of it, brother, to allow white men be seen as a savior? Well, hold on, listen, I can't allow anything. Listen, brother, listen what I'm telling you. There are no black men in this sector, especially me. I can speak. I will speak for myself. I don't worry about the white man whatsoever. I don't believe in white supremacy. Again, any black man that says the words white supremacy, he's one of the issues and the problem, because he's saying that he agrees that the white man is supreme to him. No man is supreme to me over his race alone. Okay, you have to be more than a fucking skin color to be supreme to me. So again, what women choose to worship because of their own lack of understanding or psychological dispositions, I have no control over. And again, I don't want those women, to be honest with you. A woman that sees the white man is supreme over the black man, hey, have at him. Good luck. Go chase him around, you know, and he'll give you that nice milkshake and possibly a little mixed baby and be on his way. But we got Sahara. How you say your name, ma'am?
Sarah.
Sarah's back.
Yes.
Sarah's in the building. So Sarah, go ahead and give us your I guess your testimony or whatnot.
My testimony. Okay, so basically, I'm African, so I'm East African, and I was brought up as, you know, to be a wife, and I was the beginning of my life, um, young, very young, twice, and then, you know, I grew up in a very you know, hard household, and you know, my parents, I think they did the best that they could, but I've definitely let the how should I say this? I've definitely let the feminist indoctrination of like being having sexual empowerment and using your body as like crutches for like so long in my 20s. And you know, eventually I ended up becoming a single mom after two husbands. And, you know, I started gaining a lot of weight after I got pregnant, like the most I've been. And, you know, just, you know, being a single mom at home, I just started getting on YouTube. And, you know, it's so crazy. We're talking about Tasha K. I was on her um, channel, and she interviewed a family that talked about plant-based lifestyle and how, you know, black women, most of their issues is really due to the foods that they eat. So I started to dive deep into that. And then I've always been like a little bit of a conspiracy theorist lover. So I kind of just always kind of been a red pill kind of person, like low key. I didn't like none of the shit that was, you know, coming into this country. I thought a lot of shit was weird. how it was set up. So, you know, I just took the time to just work on myself, and um, it's been great. It's been the best thing ever, you know. And now I wasn't dating, but like, you know, once I worked on myself, I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready. But I'm a single mom in my 30s. So it's like, you know, listening to Kevin Samuels, like, you know, listening to Kevin Samuels, it definitely put things into perspective. And you can say tinfoil all you want, but it's
No,
some
no,
real
no, 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 no,
shit
no, 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 no. Hold
happening.
up, hold
Yeah.
up. You got no. We do 10-4 Tuesdays over here. You say you down with the conspiracies. We do that over here. It's 10-4
Oh,
Tuesdays on
okay,
Tuesday.
okay. Okay, I get it. So yeah, you know, I just worked on my, you know, my weight, and you know, became good at that. Like, and now I try to use my channel. Um, I got caught up a little bit in what was happening in our country as far as political goes, and you know, the direction that, you know, social media and the media was trying to have us, you know, go into. And then COVID happened and so many things happened, and I'm just like, I got caught up in that. So like, I haven't really made content to try to talk about my testimony really, and how, you know, I was into that street life, and you know,
Oh,
dressing all
you was for the
crazy.
street.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow. Did the baby come from the marriage, or did the baby come from the streets?
No, baby. My ex-husband and I didn't have
Okay.
any kids. Yeah. So yeah, the baby has a baby father, not really in our lives. I was in a poor place, making poor decisions, you know, and yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I was just saying. So, yeah, damn. So, damn. And what part of East Africa you from? Because there people saying like either Ethiopian or
Yes.
Eritrean, Ethiopian,
Somalia.
Somalia. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
you know, you already know niggas is on you. Like I ain't gonna tell you what, but we'll come back to you real quick and
Okay,
get
no
some more of your
problem.
commentary. And we got my man Game Changer in the building. Game Changer, what's up, fam?
Hey, what's up? What's up? So yeah, I wanted to back you on what you were saying earlier about the greatest ally is a non-sexual man companion. And I'm not talking about somebody that you have friend zoned. You're right. It's a family member, somebody who rightly, under any circumstances, would not want to have sex with you. That is the best ally a woman like Sahara has against, or excuse me, Sarah has against being in situations that you found yourself in, because really as a woman, presumably a once or currently even attractive woman, um, most men aren't your allies because you have something that they want. Women are not your allies because you are competition with
Thank you.
them. Even if you're more attractive than them, then they view you as the ultimate competition, and they will do and say anything to keep you down. And if you are less, then they still will want to keep you in your place and they want to control you. So, you have very few allies in life as that. The older women, they don't want to see you succeed because if they're single, you're still competition. Um, and I think that it's really, that's one of the reasons, if I had to guess, that you were steered in this direction, because what they effectively did was they took you out of the marriage market for quite some time. All that time that you were, quote unquote, in the streets, they were looking for the men who would rather be with you to make them husbands and to be decent wives to you. So they were eliminating you as competition. I'm not going to make this long, but just piggybacking on what Fantastic was saying, that the non-sexual male family member is definitely, he's one of the few people that will have genuinely your best interest at heart. And by the
No,
way,
I
all right,
agree.
just all young women.
No, I agree with everything you said. Definitely. And I really didn't have a good male figure as well. Like none at all around me. So that that didn't work out.
You mentioned somebody was raising you to a wife. May I know who that was?
My mother. So my mother, like, if she did anything right, I mean, my parents really sucked, but they did their best. But if my mother did anything right, she taught me how to manage a home. She taught me how to cook, how to clean, like so much so that it's like it's in me so much that I feel like she will talk mad shit if I didn't, So I would always hear her. If I'm like when I live by myself and I've dated women and it was really difficult seeing women that, you know, didn't clean or didn't want to clean, They would it was very difficult because I would be friends with them, I'd be dating them, and then at the same time we'd be around each other a lot, and I would see how they didn't cook, they didn't clean, and it didn't work. Like it didn't make the relationship work.
Sarah,
So,
could I ask you a question?
Yeah.
well,
Did
if
you
I
have a
may-
father in your life?
No. I mean, what Mr. Fantastic said earlier was that there needs to be a man that has your best interest. There was a man there, but he didn't have neither of our best interests, me or my mother.
But that was not your father, correct?
He was.
That man was your father or your mom's boyfriend?
No, he was my father.
You said he was
So
a
your
father. So hold up. So just real quick. So were you guys in East Africa or were you guys here in the States?
No, we was in the States.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you grew up. So you grew up here.
Yeah, I grew up in the States.
Oh, okay.
I've
Cool.
been here since, yeah, I'm in my 30s. I've been here since I was 15, on and off.
Okay.
Like I'll live there sometime. I'll live here.
Okay.
Hmm.
So okay. So when so you just had your kid in your 30s?
No, in my late 20s.
Okay, late 20s. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
So this is, I guess this is the thing. So like you said, you say you listen to Kevin Samuels, and what did he do as far as like your, I guess, did he make you be more realistic in your I guess requests or expectations of the man you were going to get, or what did he do from the
I
message? What did
mean,
he,
yeah, he definitely put things into perspective from a man's point of view. And, you know, he like as far as like what I take from it, like everything, everything, like, but I've gotten, I think I was the most difficult. I think I was the most difficult when I was the most overweight. So, you know, besides that, like I really didn't have any I didn't have any issues like being in relationships, getting married, staying married, but it
so
definitely
so
got
the dude, wait, hold
worse
up, but you were married. So when was your first marriage? How old were you?
at 14.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So that's not legal here. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So when you were married, that was like an African marriage?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
on my
cool.
way here.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty
Yeah,
much
I
how you
came to
got
the
here.
States. Yeah.
Oh, I got
No,
you now.
that's not, no, that's not how I got here. My family all won a lottery from the Middle East. We was living in the Middle East, and that's how we got here, and then eventually became citizens and been living here ever since. So I didn't have to get citizenship to get married. Every guy that I married, one was arranged and one was my own choice.
Okay,
And
so
at that time I was still young. I was
okay,
just
so
out of high school.
oh damn. Okay, wow. Okay. So
well,
that's like some culture shit though. So that's kind of unique situation. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. All right,
um,
so I got a couple
well,
brothers on here. So I'm gonna
Brent,
come
can I
back
just
to
say
you.
one more thing before I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
One, congratulations on winning the lottery. My girl won that lottery too from Cameroon.
Wow,
Congratulations on that.
that's
And
amazing.
yeah. Secondly, did your mother teach you? You say your mother taught you how to take care of a house, but Did she put any emphasis on sustaining relationships, or was it really more to?
No, she
Okay.
did not. She
Okay.
did not teach me how to take care of a husband because she had that feminist doctrine on her as well, and she was the head of the household, the breadwinner, the one who wore the pants,
Got
all
you.
of that. Yeah.
Got you. Last question. That's it. Thanks.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to you, Sarah, in a second. We got my man Gary Grant in the building. Rude boy. What's going on there, Selecta? What's going on, man? Shout out to Gary in the building, man. Appreciate you, brother, coming through.
How you doing, young man? I just
Got
seen
it.
your little topic, and that's funny to me. I like you, young man, but I'm just here to listen. You let the young people talk.
Okay, no problem, man. Appreciate you for sure, Gary. Always come through. We got the barber's perspective, brother. Go ahead. What you got for me, man?
Peace, brother. Yo, Mr. Fantastic. I really enjoy listening to you. I like your voice. You say you're not no preacher, right? But you
Nah,
are a
man.
preacher. Yeah, no. Yo, you got a great voice, yo. I'm telling you, and your sense of humor and wit is awesome.
Appreciate
Right.
you, fam.
So you see the barber perspective. So I've been a barber for 20 years, right?
Okay.
So, and I cut here out of Brooklyn, New York. So men has always been, especially black men, has always been my target market. So I would consider myself a front line man when it comes to the black man plight, the black man race, dealing with the whole community thing because it's a very community job, right? So you was bringing up an issue that I thought was really you was going to go into a little bit. Us as black men, right? What I see happening is a big change from understanding and reading the Bible. So, like, I'm from Brooklyn, right? And Flatbush is a heavily dominated West Indian area. So you will grow up with rude boys, gangsters, Jamaicans, Rastas, but they will rip a paper out of the Bible and roll up the marijuana. This is the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they would read their Bible. It was so
There's no
important.
reason to expose me, man.
So you understand what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah.
so important as a younger person to see our elder men who was carpenters. They could build DJ sets, parties, costumes, elaborate schemes, but they was really rooted in their Bible. So, I hear you hitting topics I think is just so dope, right? But it's something that us as men really got away from. If we was to understand our Bible and just to read it in the beginning, what was the purpose of women? It was only one purpose. So what? Men don't be alone, right? Regardless of what anybody could argue or what you could say, we're not alone because of women. They have the children. When it comes to having sex and making children, men have more fun in making a baby than a woman all day or long. So now we understand that their purpose was made so we don't be alone. Now, before that, a man had a purpose to do what? Name it and claim it. So you got into positions to say, I'm a man. This is what I'm going to do for a living. I'm going to provide. I'm going to protect. And I'm here to, in this order, just like you say, kill or die for this woman and this family. So as men, we got away from the true foundation of being a man because we really don't understand spiritual means. I can talk to myself on the inside and register through a brain, and then now I can make things come into light because God said, let there be. So we identified ourselves as gods. And so while we here in God's great creation, we said, let there be a barbershop in Brooklyn where I'm cutting hair and I can go in there, do 3 customers, make $1,500 to $2,000 off of 3 people. How come? Because we knew how to name and claim what we wanted. We knew that our cup runneth over. So we understood that our people perish for a lack of vision. So growing up as a kid, you seen Deacon Myers, you seen the Reverend, you seen this guy get in a Cadillac with his 5 children and his wife. So we made our women get away from the vision of us being a superheroes by not catching our mark, getting on our job, being men of what? The community. Men to who? Yourself. instead of judging people and judging and judging and judging and judging. So we knew not to judge, so we don't be judged, because you knew you was fighting demons and you want to cast these things out, regardless of how much good I could do. But I could still run down a nigga, shoot him, rob him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm hungry, you see what I'm saying? But I put myself in a position not to be hungry, because I planted myself like a tree next to the river. So in seasons, I produce what? Fruit. So we knew Bible literatures. We knew how to use these things. Like everybody go to The Secret now. They go to these different books to pull what? Affirmations. And we knew to say that God is my whom shall I fear? You see, we knew how to pull affirmations from the Bible, like God is my father and I shall not want. You see, we knew these affirmations and we stood on them strongly, because we said we're going to read our Bibles. We're going to read Proverbs at night and Psalms in the morning, because we want to know wisdom before we go to sleep, and we want prayers in the morning. So we had a foundation of being people who knew that we're going to die. We're all going to die. But guess what? Our cup's supposed to run over while we're here. We're supposed to have whatever we want. We seek ye first the kingdom of God, and anything we want, we can have. So now I love Kevin Samuels, because I am 45 years old. Can you imagine when I was cutting hair, starting out, I was cutting hair for $10. Now, if you come to me to get a haircut, it's $40 to $50 for a basic haircut. But if I put on a hair unit, if I create a hair unit for you, now that's $500. That's $600.
Oh, wait, brother. Wait, brother. We gotta. So, brother, I gotta ask this question, man. Now, of course, don't get no names or nothing, brother. How many of these Steve Harvey hair units you got going on, brother? Like per month?
Per month is ridiculous, because you got to remember I'm doing like 3 or 4 a day. So I'm in New York.
These
so
niggas
now,
out here.
Everybody.
These niggas out here hair fishing, brother. Not hat fishing. You brothers out here hair fishing, man.
No, you have to, because the reality is when you're on social media, this is a new world. LeBron James. This is a very vanity. All is vanity. So you're supposed to be able to enjoy your vanity. You're supposed to be able to do your stuff. It is all vanity.
The men are becoming like women.
No, it's not. But if we was to do our history, know that our pharaohs and our great kings all wore
pharaohs weren't black people, bruh. I mean, I'm sick of that story.
I'm not here about the pharaohs of black people, but I just know that before, like with men of stature and men from eons ago was wearing wigs. Even your George Washingtons, and all of these people.
But them is white people. That ain't us.
But that's us also, because we created this stuff. We made this stuff.
What did we make? We made wigs?
Yes, we did. We created
for who?
wigs.
Not for us.
We created wigs for us. It was a sign of stature. We created so many.
When was this, please? Since I'm a small historian, I'm an old crotchety motherfucker. Tell me when this was.
Well, this was eons ago. You know what I'm saying? This was eons ago.
There's no evidence of that, my brother. Those are all made up stories.
You just look at pictures and see people with hair units and pieces from the beginning of time.
There was no pictures back then. Pictures didn't come in until the 1700s.
No. Wait. Yeah. Hold on. Gary. He is talking about the things the clowns and things that the pharaohs used to use, especially the hair pieces, like the long braids and stuff like that.
The feathers, the things.
Yeah, all of those things. So
you know why they did that, right?
Things were so costumed.
Yeah, it's not
because it was vanity.
No, they did that because of lice. Learn the real history.
Yeah,
the only reason why the ancient Egypt. No.
Hold on. That's not.
Yeah, hold on. Deal with lice and put anything on. Lice is removal of hair. I don't know what you're telling about hair.
There's no reason to yell, brother. Calm down. I'm
a grand master, so I don't know who you're telling about.
You're what?
Grandmaster barber.
Grandmaster. Okay, Grandmaster.
I ain't the one
Grandmaster.
who
License
has
to
barbers.
remove the hair?
So if you want to deal with my profession, you listen to me.
No,
Y'all
brother.
don't
One thing
take
about me,
for you
I
and
like to read a
barbering.
lot. I don't
Well,
follow people's stories, so I
I'm the
like to
person
read.
who like to be an experience, and I am a living book.
You're
Write about
45
me.
years old. You're not a
Read
book,
about
brother.
me. Yes, I am. I'm writing my book every day I wake
Okay,
up.
until you write that book and
Did you-
produce
did-
it, and so
Every
the
day
rest
I
of us
wake
can
up.
read
I'm a
it,
Let's
live
just
don't
hold
book.
tell me
on.
about that.
All right,
Let's just
please.
wait. Let's just calm down. Let's calm down. Come on.
I
We gotta calm
understand
down.
these
The
people.
cat, man.
Hold on. We
That
gotta calm
read
down.
books. I live
Niggas,
life to
hush,
the
hush.
fullest.
Everybody hush.
I
Everybody
live
hush. Hold
life
on.
to the ultimate fullest.
Brother, we got you. But hold on real quick. I gotta read this. I gotta read the super chat, and then we go get back to the conversation. Shout out to Snuggle 668 for the 5. Young man, in order to protect something, you have to judge what you want to protect. So you still have to judge men. Where do you come from? Shout out to Snuggles. Appreciate you, Snuggles.
Amen.
Shout out to my man Astro, man. I thought church in at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Hey, no, not in the Bronx, B. Not in Flatbush, son. You know how we do it. I mean, peace, God. One. We gonna come back to you, brother. We greatly appreciate
Can
your
I ask this
input.
question real quick?
Go ahead.
What did you mean when you said lice is the removal of hair?
If you want to get rid of lice on your body,
You gotta cut the hair off.
Okay,
Jesus Christ. We
no,
just
well,
argue.
I mean, as a black man, come on. But I mean, I thought you said that that's what the process was, or lice was a process of removal. I didn't know that was a process to get rid of.
No.
Okay.
You're saying to get rid of lice.
No, we
You
just
like
got people who just
Oh.
want to be argumentative.
No.
Here,
Let's not start
hold
again.
on there. Let me make my
Let's
point there,
People
Mr.
with
Game
heads and
Changer.
Ask and answer, Gary. Let's.
Okay,
Right.
here's
You
the
know how to make
point.
this kind of
Okay,
money?
here's my
What are you
point.
talking about?
Okay, hold on there, barber perspective. Here's my point. The only reason why the pharaohs and all those people wear hair pieces because Egypt was cursed with fucking lice for almost maybe I think it was 30 or 40 years that
wait,
hair was
Gary,
on.
Gary, hold up, Gary. You realize what you're saying there, brother?
What do you mean?
If you acknowledge the curse, you acknowledge in the Bible.
No. When I say curse, we know that diseases, and there was no lice as a curse in the Bible. You go ahead and look it up for me. That was not one of the plagues. And most of the Bible say, you know me. I'm sorry, brothers. I'm not really.
Gary, you can't give no credit to the Bible, but appreciate
No,
it.
I'm not. No. Hold on there. Remember what I said, Fantastic. The Bible is the creation of many different stories. I'm not saying everything in the Bible is not true. Just 99% of it.
All right, cool.
My
So we
nigga,
got my
who
man
eats
Bro.
spaghetti,
We got
man?
my
What
man
the
Bro
fuck
Truth.
going on, bro? Who the fuck slurping on spaghettios, my nigga? For
My man
real,
eating a
man.
bowl of
Smacking
cereal,
the
man.
fuck out this shit, man.
He eating
God damn, got extra
the
garlic
bar.
on that shit.
Hey,
Bro,
man.
Truth always got to come in with the jokes, eh?
Hey, man. The barber only
Damn,
get
man, nigga slurping all up on the phone, man. God damn, back the fuck out. Go on mute, man. Why you motherfucking goddamn devouring your dinner, man?
the barber only gets like Sundays off, man. You know, them barber works like 6 days a week, man. But go ahead, bro. It's on you, bro. Truth. It's on you. Go ahead.
Oh shit, hey man, shit, I'm just in this bitch, man. I heard what you were saying earlier, bro. Like, I think this collaboration, I don't even know who the fuck the bitch is, to be honest, bro. I guess she's huge, a huge YouTuber or whatever. There's
Yeah,
gonna be
damn
some
near
big ass
900,000
event.
subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. I didn't know who. I know who Kevin Samuels is. Who's the other one?
Tasha K. Tasha K is she's like the queen of Black YouTube.
Okay,
No
okay.
close- no
I
close
ain't
second.
never heard of him. I guess I'm behind the times on that, man. So when they supposed to be having this
I know.
this great
I
party?
don't know. They did the no one knows. I don't know if he's gonna put it out or he's gonna reveal or either one of them's gonna reveal the day when they're actually gonna have the conversation. But they just did the preview drop today, so it was like a 1 minute promo. So that's pretty much it. It's just all of
Okay. But yeah, I think, hey man, I concur with you, man. Like for real, bro. Ain't no matter how much fucking talking goes on, how many chicks call into his show, bro. These hoes ain't changing, man. It ain't. Straight up, bro. Like you can have all this talk and all this. I mean, yeah, he has did some matchmaking and all that. You know what I mean? But for the most part, bro, the majority of chicks are gonna end up just like Sahara, whatever the name is. Cause while they in their 20s having their fun, you know what I'm saying? Like they really don't give a fuck about all that bullshit. For real. It's not until they get past that wall, they go through several whole phases. You know what I mean? They done motherfucking ran up the numbers of the Krispy Kremes. You know? For real, man. You know, them album body jeans and them boots with the fur ain't fit like they used to.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. And then they're gonna just be, assed out. That unfortunately, that is the majority of black females. That's their future, bro. It's sad, but it's true.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I?
With it.
See, what I want to say about when it comes to women, I think our biggest problem is not realizing. Like, I understand some reason there's a big crucifixion on the Bible now, but I really enjoy the Bible. So if we was to read the story of Adam and Eve, and we were to take it in an allegorical stance, or we'd use it for metaphoric, but it's still a story to be able to get the meaning of the story and the points. And so many things you can get out of it. And what I got out of it, because I really think I'm a man who love women and women love me, and I enjoy women because I understand I was made not to be alone. So I have plethora of women. So I get out of the story of the serpent. Who was he in that field? He was the most cunning. He was the best in his field. He was the most charming. He was the most subdued. His qualities. What was the point of it? He made a woman go against man and God. How did he do it? So me, I'm in the field of barbering. If I'm the best in my field, if I'm looking good. So if I can make this point, if I was to do me and I was to understand the purpose of women, and I understand my purpose is to be the best in my field, I would never have a problem with women. I have to beat them off. It's the LeBron James effect, Stephen Curry effect, Michael Jordan effect. If you have a platform, you have something, you be the best in it. Women are like buses. You miss one, another one's coming. You don't have problems with women. Only reason this is exciting for Kevin Samuels because women supposed to be tuning in and men supposed to be sharpening their swords. And then you just get mad women. I never really had problems with women. I don't see why there's problems with women. Women going to be women. You just don't underestimate the level of competition with a woman.
All right. Okay.
So basically, stay on your purpose, fellas.
Can I hop in here real quick?
We got my man Benjamin D'Souza in the building. Go ahead, Benjamin. It's on you, brother.
Peace, Mr. Fantastic, and peace to the panel. I just want to come up here just real briefly to give the brother Barber perspective, some strength real quick. The ancient aboriginals of the Americas and the Olmecs and the Egyptians and the Hebrews and the Phoenicians and the Dorians of the Mediterranean were all so-called black people. You can go ahead and do your own research, go through the minutia of finding those details out for yourself.
He's telling the truth.
So that's all I got to say. I'm out.
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah,
I
man.
just want to know, what does that have to do with anything in life that deals with me right now? Before I go and deal with so many people from the past, I want to be able to appreciate my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, my great-grandfather. I want to know how to love my brother instead of saying I could be able to love some kind of gods, because who am I to try to love everybody out there when I can't
But you
even
just
love
said you
my
love
brother
God, brother.
right next to me. I love my brother right next to me too. That's why I've been a barber for so long. The brothers in the community, I have a black man clientele base, so I'm a frontline man that deals with the community. I'm a barber who owns a brick and mortar.
Well,
I think he was making a difference between, how some of these motherfucking hotel hustling ass niggas be out here. But, with the black man was in ancient Egypt, and they go back and all he got down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You making distinction between, knowing history and fucking existing in history 24/7. Well, you gotta memorize of the ancient pharaohs and all. Like, nigga, what about your regular life? What about,
yes, sir.
What about the present?
Yes,
nigga,
sir.
what about the present, nigga? What about the fact that your ass is in debt? How about that,
Word
nigga?
up.
For real. So I see what you're saying, though, bro.
Yeah, because I remember as a barber, I get to range from people who's about to go in the grave to the kid who's 2 years old, newly born, and I get to get information from our elders, and I get to deal with our young people. I get to deal with our youngest of young people. What we have to do as men is really understand, look, all of this going down, and people can hate on Kevin Samuels because we know the rules of the Bible. Like, I'm not trying to Bible thump, but who could get mad with judge not lest ye be judged? So he will have a great platform because so many people can't wait to judge him. So
But we have to judge people.
I don't know if we have to judge people.
Of course.
I think we should.
All right. I'll
treat
give you a
people the
small
way
example.
We want to be treated. And
I'll give you a
everything
small
will be
example.
good.
Okay, why you have to judge people? It's 11:30 at night, and you're walking down the block. You're going into the hood, and you look on the corner. You see 3 guys in blue. Did you make a judgment to go down that corner, or do you go the other way?
Yeah, that's my weed man. So yeah, I made a judgment, go down there and get me a brand new sack. You know what I'm saying?
But
Oh,
That's why you
think
got to judge.
I think I understand that we want to be.
Nah, for
We
real.
want to have
That's my
this.
weed, man.
We want to have this real technical way of looking at things, but we know what we're talking about being judgmental, making the spirit of discernment, having sense, common sense to do this and do that. That's common sense things. But we're talking about me sitting up here knowing that I just worked on the website, just did this, and I have things to do. If I tune into a person to just cast judgment on, oh, this girl's fat, yo, she's a 7, oh, she's a 6, oh, she's a 3, and I'm just consistently putting my mind on someone else, not understanding that we only get 24 hours out of the day. If I was to really focus on being the best barber I could be, and that deals with so many different aspects, psychology, so many different aspects of paying bills, family, being the best that I can be all around, health, doing the things, understanding what I love to do. I'm going to treat you the way I want to be treated. And I would want to deal with people who
But
really
treatment and judgment are 2 different stories, man. You're getting convoluted here.
No, I'm just talking about the reason why we tune into him, because everybody can't wait to cast a judgment on the female looks, or cast a judgment on his opinion, or
I sort of disagree with that. The majority of people tune in because it's the new hot thing. That's how we're in the microwave era.
Okay, it's entertainment. That's all it is.
That's
bro.
all it is. It's not most of these judgment and stuff. People are enjoying this thing here because you have delusional fucking women calling in and thinking they're a 7. Most people, I don't know if you realize or not, the majority of women are 4s and 5s. I'm sorry to say, and that's going 90%.
Yeah, okay.
Hold
on, brother. We getting a little too far off base. We getting a little too far off base, man. I appreciate your brother for the devotion and the scriptures and all those great things, brother, and the word on this wonderful Sunday. But we don't want to we don't want to stray too far away from the topic. So we will go to my man Lion 917, brother. Go ahead. It's another New York nigga. What's up, bro?
Oh, you ain't gotta do me like that. What's going on? Salute to the channel. Salute to the chat.
What do we do?
What's good? What's good? Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Yeah, I just watched this short little clip of him meeting with Tasha K. Should be interesting. I mean, yeah, the man's blowing up. Yeah, I agree. He is a new hotness, but he's popular with the women because women are now getting a totally different opinion. They're not getting the whole praise and worship thing like they got from Derek Jackson or Steve Harvey. Now they're getting the raw truth, so it's something different. That's why one of the main reasons why he's here now, why he's blowing up the way he's blowing up. For men, it's just entertainment. For men, most of the time, it's entertainment. It's entertainment for me personally.
Well, it's more than entertainment because again, what it does is it gives everybody else outside of us that already know the actual peek into, the black household, so to speak. Not, of course, not on an individual basis, but from a racial standpoint. And you know how all these women are now, and again, man, it's crazy as to where these other women of these other races are starting to speak out, and they're starting to this whole white people are bad shit. That shit is crashing swiftly. I don't know if people are aware of it, but white women are like, why can't I celebrate my whiteness? Why can't I say white is beautiful? Why can't I do all these things? And like I said, man, the swipes on the whole oppression and racism card have come to an end. And I think if black women are smart, Kevin Samuels is actually giving them an avenue and an opportunity to, proverbially come on home, because this society,
bro.
man,
Yes.
if you don't get to the point now of where black women work with black men, no one else is going to work with you. Whoa, what the hell was that? Whoa.
No, I mean.
Whoa. I mean, go ahead and somebody got to mute up. Okay, don't know. But either way,
you're right about people not working people, because as far as interracial relationships concerned, it's only 12% of the population.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and especially now with pretty much even the big corporations and things admitting it, that bro, this debt bubble is upon us. We just don't know when it's going to happen, and if and when you get to the point of when everything, the bottom is falling out, and you have nobody to turn to other than your own. Well, what are you going to do? Because we're looking at something now, man, that people in this generation has never ever seen, and people are going to do what you normally do, which is cling to your own. So with black women trying to be in this infinite war with black men, I mean, what's going to be your recourse if to win the point of where that there's no fucking food on the shelves and there's no money to be motherfucking made and circulated? What are you going to do?
Until the government, but as long as the government keeps feeding them, I mean, they're never going to do that, because like Kevin Samuels said it, he was like, black women are to the point that they're more prideful than black men. And I listened to him when he spoke to that, and I believe there was a lot of truth to that, because black women are too
I disagree, brother.
When's the last time a black woman said I'm sorry to you?
Definitely. Yeah,
Well, they don't understand that.
Nah, they need to. That's why.
But they're not. How can they say they're sorry if they're not?
Oh, because they don't understand. Because they don't understand the concept.
Okay, I'll go with Tommy Sotomayor's thing of black women. Black women are like the retarded children in the classroom. You can't tell the retarded child in the classroom, stop throwing your pudding. It doesn't understand.
So I think that goes to what Fantastic was saying, and that is society is starting to hold them accountable as a fully intelligent adult, and not the retarded kid in the classroom. Like the way white people was treating them prior was as the retarded class in the or retarded child in the classroom. Therefore, they got away with a lot of stuff, and now society is saying, listen, if you're gonna walk around saying black girls rock, we're gonna walk around saying white girls rock, and then we'll see who rock more. And then we're going to go around and say Asian girls rock, and we'll see who rock more. Don't play that game. I mean, like, we'll let you do.
I just want to know when that started.
Right quick, Gary. So the tolerance of such thing, because there is a certain amount of tolerance that comes with dealing with a retarded person that everybody has, every healthy-minded person has. That is starting to wane, and they'll no longer be able to depend on that. Go ahead,
brother. There is nothing that black women are held accountable for, because a black woman can. Hold on, let me finish. A black woman can use the F word, no problems. She can use the J word, no problems. She can rat in the hood, no problems. Trust me, family. They will never lose what they got, because you can't look at the retarded child and try to treat them like they're normal. That will never happen.
They're starting to look at them as less as retarded children. Like
where?
Okay, I was going to give an example. Kind of like the guy salute to 8-Ball Jacket Man. Yeah. See, if they looked at black women as retarded children, then they probably would have gotten away with that. However, the judge said that no, this is a grown man defending himself against a non-retarded adult woman. And yeah, he did beat the crap out of her. The same with this police officer. Society is this new police officer situation. Society's starting to look at the individual actions of this young lady, and they are far more objective to where, basically they're holding them accountable for their actions more.
Okay. I appreciate what you just said, brother Game Changer. Mm-hmm. But for them too, is about 20,000 that did worse shit and didn't get nothing to do.
No,
They kill their kids every day. And when was the last
yeah.
time you heard a black woman kill her kid in the news?
But Gary, you bring up a great point there. I actually used that against the male feminist the other day when he was trying to make the argument that somehow black women were better parents just due to their gender alone. You know, due to their
that dude.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, again, man, this is another big thing too. We have to look for not only to. And again, let me reiterate this and preface this. This is not just for the sake of making black women look bad or just for the sake of talking shit about black women. Again, I say criticism is the only way you become better. Okay. Praise doesn't make you better. Praise don't make you better, especially for adults. Praise is for children. Okay. And as you guys said earlier, you know, people that don't know any better or people that have some type of mental, you know,
defect,
or defect, right? So
that's fantastic. You telling the truth is not disrespecting anybody. Well, I don't know when telling the truth is a fucking problem. Tell me.
But it's just like you said. They're being retarded because them telling the truth is like you cursing at them.
Exactly. So that's why
you see the reaction.
Can I just say something?
Sure. Why not?
I think it's I think the word that I like to describe it is arrested development. And
good one, darling.
And when you say that they are getting praised, yes, we are getting praised like all around the world, through the media, through just everyday thing. It can be some fucking mascara, you know. It could be some
they praise you saying you're a single mother, and that's something to be fucking proud of. That's the biggest praise.
Well, this is the thing. So, sir, I got a question, Sarah. So, do black women claim you as black, being that you are quote unquote African, East African?
No, they don't. The biggest thing is that I'm a conservative, so
they hate you
in their eyes. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm in this space, and you know, sometimes if I'm on Facebook or I'm under Kevin Samuel's IG, when I had an IG, they'll definitely call me pick me, you know, but I'm a pick me this year. I was a coon last year, so it really don't make a difference for me.
Okay.
Better you being a pick me than a pick not.
Exactly.
Well, she's in the process because she got to make up. She admitted she was for the streets, and she's definitely in the danger zone. So, but she's working the exotical thing. So, you know, she got you know, I guess she's.
What is that? I mean, I might have just like agreed to something that I really didn't fully understand. What is for the streets? What does that mean exactly?
That means you were somebody's toy on a regular.
Hold on. So okay. So yeah, I guess this is your American
flipping and ripping.
So being that you said, you know, you had your time after you got divorced or whatnot from your second marriage, and you were just out here, you know, I guess playing the field or whatnot, and you ended up getting pregnant. During that time, you were for the streets. You know who Future is? You listen to Future? Yeah, so Future has this saying of when you know a chick is out here and pretty much like any dude can have her, you know, she's for the streets. So it means like, and you know, being that you're a single mom now, like you said, you're over your 30s.
I always was in a relationship. I wasn't just. I had more friends that were doing worse shit than I could ever.
Oh yeah, wait. But again, hold up. Was your kid from a marriage or was your kid from that relationship?
It was from a relationship. I always had a relationship. I was never out here just on the street, just hopping from the one to the next, from one branch to the next.
Hopping from dick to dick. You was never.
No, I was never that girl. Like.
Oh, okay.
I was scared of
a serial monogamous.
Okay, all right. But so what happened between you and your baby?
I come from Africa that has like the highest HIV. You know?
Oh shit. Yeah, but so what happened between you and what happened between you and your baby father?
He was an alcoholic.
Oh shit. So hold on. You knew this beforehand and you still got pregnant by the alcoholic?
I was at a bad place at the time. I was not making the best decisions.
And look, no
So
disrespect. This is
Mm-hmm.
why Kevin Samuels is so important for the black community because if I get with a girl and we go and I marry her and then she divorces me and she takes all my money, all they gonna say to me is you should have married better. You get what I'm saying? They wouldn't think
Mm-hmm.
about if I was doing wrong or doing right. So that's what I'm saying. With Kevin Samuels, he just bringing the accountability for just a human being, just a every person. It's things that you should and should not be doing out here. Period. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you stay in your foundation, it keeps you away from all that other stuff that can really hurt you in the long run, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
But let the women talk.
So
What about
what do you
his
mean?
song?
What do you,
If I
I
could
don't
say
like
Sarah,
his
this
song.
also too, right?
hey Sarah, can I ask you a quick question? What do you mean by you were not making the right decisions? As far as what?
As far as like picking better, like I used to pick better. I used to pick somebody who, would marry me each time that I did. So, I ended up picking somebody
So
who
what
maybe
you I mean,
a
what
bit
do you mean
more.
by pick better? Like as far as like people you dated or what?
Yeah, the men that I chose to sleep with, um, I just ended up picking a guy
Yeah,
who
your
was
pookie
not
phase. You know what I'm saying?
So you did go through
If I
somewhat of a
could,
whole phase now.
not a whole
No,
phase because
she's in
I was,
monogamous relationships.
if I could say
yeah,
this, right? The
Hey man,
thing
if you
is,
have a series of monogamous
I
relationships,
was I was
you
married
are
and
in a whole
then
phase. I'm just saying you could dress
No,
it
no,
up
no,
as you want to.
brothers. Like I don't know, you
I
all
mean,
changed the meaning of
if
whole
you wanna
phase
label
now.
me that, that's really on you.
No,
That
I'm
that
just
has
not. I
nothing
ain't
to do with
labeling you
me.
nothing. I'm just trying to get to the bare
I'm not
bones
gonna
of the
stop you
matter.
from
I
it.
know. I'm just saying. I know women. They have a way of putting things, and I'm trying to
No,
weed through it just to make sure it ain't no read between the lines situations. That's all. Just trying to seek clarity is all. I got to go through that woman needs. You know what I mean?
But what she was saying, I was listening to her. She said she was always in a relationship. She never
yeah.
said in between relationships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but shit. Like I say, man,
When they
a
say in
series of
between relationship,
relationships.
that's when the
It
whole
could
Yeah,
be a
but
phase.
month. It
remember,
could be a month
fellas, you're
relationship.
forgetting
It
one
could be a
thing, eh?
2-week relationship. A relationship can last however long it may be. If you
the
have
No,
a
thing
that's
that
series
we
of
true.
really
motherfuckers,
forgetting is that you could have been in a relationship and then I hate to make it seem crazy, we don't deal with the fact that this child now is in the world and we don't identify the child as a demon seed and then this kid kills somebody, murders somebody, or a sacrifice for police getting killed on the street because of the unwise decision of having children that's really
Under
not made out of love, that's made out of lust. And then this kid
right.
come into this world and it's the worst kid because you can't tell that kid nothing and she ain't gonna really be there because she want to get a career, another man, and then this. How many niggas bust her ass while that kid was a baby, while and she didn't think that she was doing this, or held the video for the busted challenge, and now this kid grows up with the evilness
Yep.
of lust, envy,
Lust.
hatred, jealousy, want to get money,
Mm-hmm.
and then now this nigga will rob you, her little
Right.
kid. And we're not talking about the aftermath and effect of now I go into a certain age and these little kids are demons because as Mr. Fantastic, he hit it on again. You raise up a child in the way to go and they're gonna depart from it. But guess what? Now this little demon that's created because if we 1 + 1 = 2. So now in this case, 1 + 1 = 3 because it's two of them and there's three of them all combined. And it's this man ways, her ways, a new dude, the other dude, and now this other dude. And then guess what? What happened? This kid right here is a demon. He's getting shot. This kid is shooting somebody. There's the children murder. They pissing on somebody's grave.
I live in the
Now,
Yeah,
suburbs,
but those are
sir.
just riffraff.
these are the
And
things
when
that's
them little
going on right
motherfuckers
now
die, they should
because
just
these
fucking die.
I don't
You
live in
can't
the
Hold
say
on,
suburbs.
Mr.
garbage,
Fantastic.
brother.
What was that comment that was there? Like, what was that comment that just flashed?
Hold on. Wait. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins for the 5. When
how
Sarah
about that?
dated girls, hold on. When Sarah dated girls, was it always serious or was it? I think you meant men. It was always serious, or was it just messing around? Homosexuality is mostly based on living a wild, dualistic lifestyle. Oh, hold on. You dated girls? I missed this.
yeah, she said it earlier. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, bro, it had to be somewhat of a whole phase, man. I'm just saying.
wait,
No, I was in
Did she have a
relationships
baby?
2
Let the
years.
girl
hold on.
answer, man.
Hey, one at a time.
Man,
We
stop
gotta,
caping, Gary,
hold
man. Take the
on,
cape off,
wait.
nigga.
Hold on,
Take the
wait.
motherfucking
Cape for
cape off.
nobody. I'm in a relationship.
Niggas, I don't want to mute y'all
man.
niggas
Chill the
up.
fuck out, bro.
Shout out to Ramil, man.
Happy
Shout out to
saving
Ramil in the
ass
building.
nigga.
Hold on, before we get to the old nigga shit. Oh, okay. Shout out to grown
Hold
man
up,
business
nigga. I
again,
ain't
man.
old now. Get it right.
Hey, a cat can't raise a dog to be a dog. It can only raise and behave like a cat. Yep, appreciate you. So hold on, sorry, I missed that one. So hold on. You were in a homosexual relationship at some point in time?
Yeah, I dated girls. Yes, I was
Yeah,
in
so you was
relationship.
you was for the streets. You was for the streets.
I was in a relationship. We was living together.
Yeah, but hold on, Shawty. Wait.
And you literally said that you was making bad decisions. So that automatically leads to us thinking like, come on, man. Like let's stop playing games.
So if a girl has a relationship, just like she would have a relationship with a man, she has a relationship with a female. She's going through. I mean, honestly, bro, the truth, it seems like you already labeled me as that. You don't need my validation or anything. You already labeled me as that.
Listen,
Go
I ain't
ahead.
even labeling. I'm just
Go
listening. That's
ahead
all.
and just, if
Well,
that's how you want to think about me, go ahead.
Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Wait. Hold on. Everybody chill with me. Hold on. Sorry. So again, we're just trying to like, I guess, like kind of map this down, because you said you were married young, and that was through, again, like your cultural thing. So you got married at 14, right?
Yeah, twice through my culture. So I never took no alimony,
Okay, so when was your last cultural marriage? So your only marriage you ever had was cultural. The two cultural marriages?
Yes.
All right. So what how old were you in your last cultural marriage?
I was in my 20s, my early 20s.
All right, early 20s. So being that this is just me guessing it. Okay, I don't got no license or nothing, but whatever. But like we said, so you pretty much grew up in like African heritage, African culture, like you said, extremely tough and strict household, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you had two marriages that you didn't choose that were chose for you, correct?
No, I chose the last one.
Oh, you chose the second marriage. So why didn't the second marriage work?
He was we was living together and it just didn't work.
Okay, he was older. Y'all the same age or what? I imagine he's older because of the whole culture.
Oh yeah, he was older.
Like how much
it just
older?
didn't
Like
work.
twice as old?
He was in his 30s at the time.
And
I was in my early 20s.
Okay, cool. All right, so after that you went to, so did you go directly into the girl relationship after that, or did you experiment with more dude relationships, or where did the girl thing come in at?
No, I was not gonna say he was abusive. We if anything, I was abusive in that relationship.
No, I said, where did the girl? I didn't.
No, I'm sorry. I was reading the comment. Somebody's comment.
Yeah, don't stay out the chat. Don't look into the chat. The chat is like don't look into the chat. It's like Medusa's.
Yeah, no problem.
Eyes. Don't look into the chat.
Yeah, the girl was before I had my child.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So was this?
And then I dated girls in high school. So like I've always been like in a relationship with both sexes.
Oh shit. Okay. So yeah. So you couldn't choose. Like damn. You had the best of both worlds. R. Kelly and Jay-Z.
Hell no. She just
and
lived.
again, I'm just listening. I'm just listening. Right. I asked her earlier. Okay. What is that? What did you mean specifically when you said you wasn't making the best decisions? She said, "Oh, choosing to sleep with men that really wasn't for me like that." I'm paraphrasing. Mm-hmm. So, just based off of that alone, I mean, it's kind of like I'm not calling you a hoe. I'm just saying you basically revealed to us that you made some bad decisions.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the type of way that he described for the streets, that's not what I was doing. So no matter how you try to flip it,
I agree with you, darling. Because she's just a serial dater.
Gary, man, take the goddamn cape off.
I don't
bro.
do capes.
Listen to
I do
me,
reality.
bro.
You're making
Listen,
assumptions
don't
on
say,
this
bro.
girl's
They don't
life
wanna be
because
saved,
how
man.
she flex.
Listen,
That's not right.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Let me have
You,
it. So
you can call
Florida
a tomato a
the Florida
tomato
streets.
or a
Hold
tomato,
on,
my
bro.
nigga. It's the same
Hold
motherfucking thing.
Bro, hold on. Again, sorry, the Florida street thing was just like a joke, but at the
No,
same
but
time,
they
you
seem to really want to know this, you know, because why? Because I'm a pretty girl and it's like the typical thing, you know. So
well,
I get it. Like every girl gotta be a hoe and she had to had a
Nobody
whole
said that.
stage and
well, no.
Nobody said
Well,
that.
again, like I said, the thing about it though is, however you slice it, like I said, you ended up as a single mom,
Mhm.
despite whatever. So that's the whole thing. And like you had an advantage that most African American women don't have, is that you have a culture. You know what I'm saying? So you were raised to be, you know what I'm saying, everything against those things. And like you said, you were even more cautious because of the high HIV rates and AIDS rates over in Africa. Remember you said that earlier, right?
yeah.
But yet and still you ended up having a child with a guy that you said is an alcoholic, correct?
He ended up being
All right.
yeah.
So the most. So could you tell us something for you that will be more important than having a child?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question.
Well, that's kind of the point. Can you think of anything for you as a woman that's more important or more
Oh,
serious
being
than
a
having
wife.
a child?
Being a
Huh?
wife. Being a
So
wife.
being a wife is more important than having a, well, not more serious than I said more serious. I don't want to say important,
Yes.
but more serious. Being a wife is more serious than having a child.
Yeah.
You know you can die from having a child, right?
Yeah.
You can't die from getting married. I mean,
Okay.
ideally. So what we were saying here is, like you said, and we're agreeing with you in the whole making a bad decision thing. But the worst possible decision you could have made, and you know, it gets a little worse, more worse, when you give us the details and saying that the guy that you allowed to get you pregnant was an alcoholic. You see what I'm saying? And furthermore, now you're
I mean,
pregnant
I
by
know how bad it is. I don't really,
well, no,
you know,
it's
I
new
don't
to
need a
us.
reality check
Well,
on
no, I'm
that.
not.
I
It's
know
not.
how
It's not
bad
a
it is.
reality. Wait, I understand. Listen. This is what I'm saying. So I'm speaking for everyone that's just learning this about Sarah. We don't know you until today. You see what I'm saying? So of course, to you, this is, you know, this is your life. This is second nature. You're not thinking about it. But when you come up and you tell us the things, you know what I'm saying? This is us trying to digest it and then see where the whole reference comes in, and you saying the importance of Kevin Samuels is, which makes complete and total sense. Because again, like you said, now you're seeing what your reality is in hopes of getting a man, whether it be normal value, high value, or whatever value, period. You have to be more realistic now that Kevin Samuels came on the scene and told you, hey, you're 30 plus years old, you're a single mom. Okay, no matter how pretty you are, why is a guy that's high earning and, you know, everything you want in a man, why is he going to choose you over a woman that's just as pretty, younger, and has no child? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. That's all we were trying to walk down that sort of kind of long road, but not really, but just trying to get you to saying. So it's just a little joke, sis. You can get some jokes. You come up here, all right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
all the jokes over here.
Yeah.
we done
Calling
This
somebody a
quick question
hoe.
though, as far as that second marriage goes, like
well,
what
now
is that?
we didn't call you no hoe. We didn't call you no hoe. We didn't say hoe. We
No,
didn't call you
but
no hoe.
saying you like pushing that whole phase, that's no chick is gonna be like just mad chill about that. If
Nah,
that's
she's
not,
not.
Hey
because
man,
I've
hey,
always been
I called her like I
accused
see
of.
him. Hey, regardless you want to call it a whole phase or several relationships, it is what it is. The same goddamn thing. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's
Yeah,
Tomato,
I mean that's
not.
how
tomato,
you look at it.
potato. And
That's
goddamn
how
it,
you
Gary,
look
man,
at
when
it.
you gonna start your superhero career, man?
I'm not
She's
being a
grown ass
superhero,
woman,
bro.
bro.
I'm just
She's
being
a
real.
grown ass woman, bro. She's not your fucking daughter, bro. Take the fucking cape off, man. Chill
I
out,
don't
man.
have her on a cape.
All right,
You're
Yes, you
all right,
do,
accusing
man.
all right,
somebody.
y'all.
Bro,
You're a
you out here
non-relationship
chilling, hovering
motherfucker. And you're
over
gonna
the
be
chick,
telling
bro.
Well, we
people
got to
She's
get
who's
not
we
gonna
been in
got to
fuck
get
you,
this
bro.
man.
relationship
Let's
about
let
there
me
She's
ask
being
not
a
this.
gonna fuck
hoe.
you, man.
That's
Come
not
on,
These
right.
bro.
niggas.
I'm
Let
just
me
saying,
let
man.
me. Let
God
me
damn. She's
let
a
me.
grown
Yeah,
ass
yeah. We good.
individual.
We
She
good.
can
Let me.
take
Let
care
me.
of herself,
All right.
bro.
Let
It's
me.
not that serious. I
All
ain't
right.
coming
Cool.
out the net like
Shout
that.
out to
First of
Andrew
all,
Wilkins for the 10. How many relationships has she had? She may not have been with many, but problem in our race is black women get more relationships than black men do. Men are supposed to have more sex and dating experience. Yeah, she said she had a few, so I mean, it's not crazy, but
no, and more women are having sex than men these days, anyway.
Yeah, most definitely. But
Well,
shout out to my
only
man
4
Jason.
out of 10 men get to have sex.
Hold on, Gary. We will go to Jason, and then we'll work it back around. Go ahead, Jason. Jason, you're on mute, bro. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily gonna call the sister a hoe. She's not. But I gotta tell you this, man. I got a brother. He's a doctor, right? Now I remember you said, "Oh my, I'm black woman be pulling that shit." Mothers owed him something. Now she tried to play that game, and my brother became a psychiatrist. You know, he worked his ass off to get to where he's at. And you know, he'll give her money if she needed, but he learned from me because I never sent for my mother. That's the first rule of the game. If you want to learn these women and you want to learn how to stand up to women, you got to stand up to your moms, because a lot of men believe in the Bible. Oh, your mother don't honor you, don't honor her. So my brother actually seen what I was doing, and he implemented it, and he became a doctor. He said, he told his mother, he said, when I wanted money to go to school, he didn't give it to me. I had to work 2 jobs to get where I went. And when I got to the point where I wanted to, save up my money, you was telling me you going to call. Matter of fact, he said she called the police on him because he was working 2 jobs and trying to get through school and all of that, medical school. And she was doing so much to him that his girlfriend mother stepped in and said, you can stay at my house. You ain't got to pay me no rent. And you can go to school and stuff, because he was dating her daughter. So my mother had got mad at him because he praised the mother-in-law over her, because she was there like more financially as far as helping him out, buying his books, his medical books and all of that. So now he's a doctor and he's married. And my mother is pissed off because he praises some next woman as his mother. And she don't look at the shit that she did. She was fucking greedy. She put this boy on SSI. Now, do you hear? He just became a doctor. It was nothing wrong with him. She was just so fucking greedy for money that she sold her son out to the state. And he was lucky to get past that, because once you got any type of disability on your record, people are likely to look at you stupid, when you go into those fields. And I was so proud of my brother, because it's 7 of us. And the rest of my brothers are so scared that they won't even stand up and call my mother out on a bullshit, talking about, oh, she had 10 kids, she did it on her own. Well, that was her choice, and then she picked it. I didn't ask to be here, and I always let her know that shit. I didn't ask you. You had me. I didn't ask you to have me. You had options. You could have gotten an abortion. You didn't do that. So whatever backlash you got to accept from me, when I look at you from where you are, I don't feel sorry for you. You damn right. I don't care what men up here think I'm a cold-hearted nigga. I don't feel sorry for that bitch. That bitch sat up there. I gave that bitch $30,000 when I was 18. I could never get nothing from that bitch if I needed today. She'll give it to me, but I got to get that bitch back the money with interest. So you damn right. I love the bitch, but I got no respect for her. And I don't believe in that honoring my mother. No, you gonna honor me. You brought my ass here. I didn't ask you.
Well, all right, brother. And happy Mother's Day.
Niggas, boy. Woo.
Wow.
Niggas, boy.
I ain't even tell that bitch happy Mother's Day.
Yankees, boy. You Yankees, boy. You got some long ass lungs, boy. God,
happy Mother's Day, Miss Johnson. All right.
I know, right? Fuck you, bitch. Happy Mother's Day, bitch.
And my boy need therapy, man.
Hope he right in hell.
I don't care about
dirty,
I hope that bitch listen to this.
All right.
Bitch,
easy.
Brother, we're not gonna hope she listens to it today, brother. We'll give her a week. Okay? We hope she hear the replay.
Give her the one day, man.
Yeah.
I just want you to understand. How can I give my mother $30,000 when I'm 18 years old? I could have did right with that money But this bitch wasn't smart enough to say let's invest in something so you can have something when you get older. No, and this bitch sat up there and helped me spend up all my money.
Yeah, man.
Okay, how old are you now, Jason?
I'm 37 years old.
Oh, bro, that's 20 motherfucking years ago. I think you made more than 30 grand.
I don't
Right.
I know I made more than 30 grand.
So don't ever live on the past, my brother. I told you.
don't
No
care.
matter what our moms did, it
I
don't
care.
matter.
All right, let me tell you what brought the past.
Can't say
up.
that now, Gary. Can't say that
she
now.
know-
You don't
Let me
know
tell
this
you what
man,
happened.
bro. You don't know
No,
this
let me
nigga,
tell you
man.
what
Come
happened,
on,
Gary.
man.
We're grown men.
Gary,
But I'm saying,
Gary,
you
can
don't
I
know
tell
this
you?
nigga. His mom made this some
Gary.
grimy ass shit to
Gary.
him. Like, you don't tell it.
Gary.
Didn't all our moms? I thought
Gary,
that's just
can I tell you
normal.
something?
No, not really. My mom, I mean, my mom was a saint compared to
Nigga, I
most
can
of
tell
these
you
niggas'
this.
moms out here.
Hey,
Like,
I
for
can
real.
tell you.
Fantastic.
So
I can
not,
tell
my
you
mom
this.
ain't really drag me through the mud
Can I
like
say
that, for real.
Listen, yeah, hold
Can I
on,
tell
Jason. Jason, I'm gonna bring it back to you, Jason. Gary, I can tell you this. I love my mom to death, nigga. But my mom would have took 30K from me, nigga. We squaring up. I can tell you that.
Oh my God, you guys
Hey,
are
30K.
cold.
I gotta see them
30K?
hands, mom.
Hey,
I gotta see them hands.
exactly.
30K? You gonna beat your mom's ass for $30,000?
Cause I love her. Hey, cause I love her.
Thanks
I'm
for
gonna let her
doing my
put on these
laundry, bitch,
gloves.
but you gotta
Oh
see
my
these hands.
God!
Hey,
You're
30K?
you're a big ass black man,
Hey,
and you
hey.
beat your mama for 30
Can I
grand.
say something?
Hey, Gary, do you hear me say we was gonna put on
I'm
gloves? I
gonna
love her, so
say-
I'm gonna put the gloves on. I ain't gonna hit
I
no
gotta
bare
say
hands.
God,
something.
you're cold,
I give him a
man.
handicap, man.
I
I give
just
him
want
one
to say
arm.
why it's
Look at you
I
relevant.
give him a
all,
handicap, bro.
you
One arm.
bastards!
Say why it's
You're all a
relevant to
bunch of
me.
bastards. How
Jason,
can you do
Jason.
that?
The jab
Nah,
on the
Let's
handicap.
say in the
nah, that's
past.
30 racks, bro.
I would have left.
You just gonna piss away 30 racks?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you why it's
Ah,
relevant.
man. Well, you guys are young.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
30
you.
grand's a lot of money to y'all.
Let me tell you why it's relevant.
I bet.
Because let me tell you what this bitch did. She sat up there. She set up. Listen. She set up
Somebody
there.
need to mute up, bro. They got the whole daycare on the goddamn stream, man.
Okay, who's ever
That's
got the
exactly.
baby in the background, you tend to the baby and come back.
Hello. Can I say why it's
Yeah,
irrelevant?
go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
She
you got it, man. Go ahead.
she sat up there and said, "Oh, Kenny gave me $1,100." I said, "So fucking what? I gave you 30 fucking grand. How the fuck you gonna throw $1,100 in my face when this piece of shit just moved out your house 4 years ago? I've been out your fucking house.
Look, we
You
need
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
therapy right now.
That's
Yeah,
better.
man. You done
Yeah.
lived your whole life out on the
You know what I'm
goddamn
saying?
stream, bro. Hey, you
Bro,
might
yeah,
need to go
man.
and keep
All
some
right,
Whoa.
consulting there,
fantastic. Can
bro.
I tell you something?
This
Let me talk to
kind of like a
fantastic.
therapy session right
Yeah,
about
Let me
now.
go
make
ahead,
this
bro.
last
Fantastic. You
statement.
might have to
Let me
charge
make
this
this
nigga
last
pretty
statement.
Hey,
soon,
come on,
man.
bro. Truth. Let him get it out, man. Let him get it
Go
out.
ahead, go ahead, bro. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
man.
go ahead.
Get it out, man. I don't want you out here shooting up shit. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you're
man.
right. Yeah, go ahead, do it, bro.
Listen, let me take this. Let me tell you something else, because now I could talk about it. You know, my mother gave me to a pedophile.
Oh God! Okay, I knew we was going there.
Okay,
Hey, man,
Mr.
let's go ahead.
Fantastic. I've had a
Let's
great
go ahead.
time.
Hey, man,
You
let's
have
go
a
ahead
good day. I'll see you. I'll speak to you again, little brother.
I knew it. I knew it was coming,
cap.
man.
But look, no
The
cap,
fucking
bro.
darkness, bro.
That shit happened.
God
That shit
damn.
happened to one of my close friends in high school. He opened to me about that, something like that same scenario, bro. And
See,
that was when I
Gary, that's
realized,
exactly
like,
why I
it's
said you
real
cannot
out here.
motherfucking judge a nigga, man. Talking about, oh,
Yep.
she's your mom, blah, blah, blah. You can't judge motherfuckers
Yep.
just off a stream, because shit, hey, for real, we don't know what the fuck struggles this man done been through, man. Like, that's
how it be,
wild.
bro.
That's wild as fuck. Hey, go ahead, man. I ain't mean to cut you off.
And then she blamed, then she blamed me.
I hate to
And
hear
I was
that for
like,
you,
wait a
brother.
minute. You heard rumors about your uncle, not my great uncle, your uncle. You heard rumors about this motherfucker had molested your other nephew. And you caught me into going over there to stay with him because you were in the shelter. And you split me and my twin brother up. Because my twin brother did not want to go, but you called me in saying, oh, your uncle buy you nice things and this and that. And I said, you sent me over there. Then I come home, a nervous wreck, start disrespecting you. Instead of you finding out why I'm going crazy and why I'm doing all this shit and why you don't have the son that you gave to him, and now he comes back all fucked up. Now you want to blame me and then tell me that it's my fault. You see, this is the This is the
Hey
no
man,
accountability.
I don't mean to cut you
This is
off,
the
man,
no
but honestly,
accountability
there's a
of
lot of shit
the
that you're
black
going
woman.
into right now. You probably need to get counseling for. I ain't even
I'm
gonna
just
lie, bro.
basically,
Like,
I'm just saying. No, I got counseling. That's why I could talk about
okay,
it.
I got you. I
But
got you.
but listen, this is good. This goes back to the no accountability point that was made up on the screen of the black woman. She was not even trying to hold herself accountable. She, after this shit happened, 37, like 20, 25 years ago, right? And to this day, just last year, I got the apology. That's how much she wanted to be right. That she didn't own up to it till last year. You know, I had to stick with that, and she sat up there, you know, and did not want to be accountable for what she did, and told me it wasn't her fault. And I said, wait a minute, your sisters and everybody calling this man out. Your niece is calling this man out for molesting her brother. I mean,
Right.
you couldn't see what was going on, and then you're going to blame me for it.
Right.
You're gonna blame me and shit. And then he showed me how much I was worth to her. He called her ass on speakerphone one day, and this is how he got me to turn against her. He called on speakerphone. I was young. He said, I'm gonna show you ain't even worth $50. He said, can you send Jason $50? Because I'm buying food and this and that. She said, I'm not sending shit. I was like, when I heard that, that made me not even want to go visit my mother. You know, my mother was so money greedy. And that's what Kevin Samuels is showing you, how greedy these bitches is for money. They so fucking greedy for money that they don't even want to help the man build the empire. They want the shit already made. I want to let what all y'all black men know. Y'all just a fucking bag. That's all y'all are. Y'all ain't nothing else to these women but a bag. And that's all we've been reduced to, is a fucking bag.
But
And
I think we
I
should
don't-
So I
accept
take
that
it
as a
that
reality.
you didn't send your mom an edible
if-
arrangement today.
If
She
we
didn't
can
get
accept
the.
that as a
I say, mom didn't get
reality.
the edible arrangement this year.
Come on, man.
give up.
Listen, oh, real shit.
Wow, too
What I'm
soon,
saying
bro.
to you, brother,
Real shit.
Jason, if we
Hey,
can
let
accept
me
that,
I was nice enough. I was nice enough to send her a text message. But
yeah, but hold on. Let
didn't
me
call her.
hear real quick. Let me hear real quick. Jason, brother, again, man. Again, man, it's really, you know, unfortunate, you know, what happened to you, what transpired, and again, you know, it's extremely, you know, brave of you to divulge this here. And I appreciate you for you know, being transparent, man. But at the same time, fam, some things, man, hey, bro, I'm just telling you, you know how niggas is. I would never ever use this to your disadvantage, but you know, certain niggas on here, that'd be the first thing they go to, man. But I know you have something that's so traumatic.
No. Look, I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever niggas gotta say, you know, because when I told my wife that shit, she was all up in tears about it. And every time we got in an argument, she said, "Go get fucked in the ass by your own."
Damn.
Hey, man, I'm surprised you ain't behind a fucking jail cell, nigga.
But listen, man. Listen, brother.
Hey, kill a bitch, nigga.
Listen. Well, no, seriously. And again, hold on, real shit. Hold on, real quick. And again, this is why I say, hold on. This is why I say though. This is why I say to brothers that say we just be on here on some fuck shit or whatever, not doing anything. Listen, man. I much rather this brother say whatever he has to say and, you know, air out his grievances and get that off his chest versus, you know, whooping on some female, you know, or even worse, you know, doing something crazy out in the real world. So again, man, just want to again commend you for
God,
your,
you know what God has blessed me with? The fact that I was molested and I ain't touched my fucking kids. That is an ultimate blessing. Because most of these fucking
that's real shit.
That's where it grows from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, respect to you.
That's why I don't trust no nigga around my motherfucking boy. I don't give a fuck. I would leave my uncle alone with my fucking son. Because
man.
what I went through, I'm not doing it. You know, and like I said, I encourage y'all brothers, fuck that marriage shit. I'm on Fantastic side. That shit is a Ponzi scheme, and it doesn't say anything about what the Bible say marriage is. Bible did not say I had to go pay $90 for a fucking piece of paper to get married.
And end up paying $500, almost $600, $700 to get that paper annulled.
Yeah, man.
But the
But yeah.
dopest thing is to know that we as men is in control, because now you know the trap. The women are thirsty for money. Be a man who get mad money, and now you just like the Geico commercial. Oh, you almost got it, and you can do so much with the power we in right now. It's dope that women want men who got money, who's of valor, a man of stature. Is the best thing in the world right now, because we can have 6, 7. A woman, I have a crying right now. I have so many women who want to come. You know, it's a beauty, and we just got to know how to eat the meat and throw away the bones. See, with women being money greedy, that comes as a metaphoric jungle. Out there, they want the strongest lion. The monkeys, they go for the strongest monkeys. So on the concrete jungle, that's based on your profession and what you do to provide and protect. You be that man, you definitely can get any woman. And just go get the jewelry, go get the gold, go get the nice BMW. Remember, BMW, black man winning. So get the vehicles, get the jewels, live in a nice crib, you know, clean up your crib, you know, work on your abs, work on the things that make you bust a bitch ass, because as a man, our purpose is more work orientated, and a woman is just made for our entertainment. So, you know, wrap yourself up, you know, give yourself, hug yourself, forgive yourself, and then forgive the other person ahead of you who did that craziness to you, and then you live in that forgiveness, and
No,
you
I'm
go
not
after
forgiving
that
that shit,
purpose.
bro. Hold on, brother. I can't condone that, bro.
I don't believe in forgiveness for that. I believe in a fucking payment.
He need to be killed in the street.
Hey,
He need to be killed in the street.
I'm putting a bullet in that motherfucker's
Yeah,
head.
he need to be killed in the
Hey,
streets.
straight up.
But
Hey, Barber's
but
effective, man. Hey,
but
hey, man, I
again,
appreciate
but
the words of
again,
encouragement, my nigga. But hey,
Nah,
please
ain't no forgiving
finish
that,
his
bro. You gotta
line up
die.
first,
Hold on,
man.
hold on.
Finish his
Yeah,
line up,
hold
my
on,
nigga. All
hold
this
on, hold on,
good
Jason.
talking.
Go ahead. One second, Jason. Let me read the super chat and I'm gonna get back to you, Jason. Shout out to Grown Man Business again, brother. Appreciate you. Most men are afraid to tell their stories in fear of looking weak. These stories need to be told. The manager is actually therapy for some men. Again, brother, like it really is. Seriously, now all bullshit aside. Jason, go ahead. Then we'll go to my man, Young Swift,
So
the young lion in the building.
I remember a couple of screens you said they pedophiles should be sentenced to death. And
Yes,
I
publicly.
agree with you.
I agree.
And I
Publicly.
agree
Bro, you
with
know
you.
South
Can I
Carolina
tell
just
you why?
reintroduced to the firing
Let me
squad,
tell
bro.
Fantastic something before I get off. You know why I say that? Because that piece of shit, because of my mother, you know, didn't want me to report it because she didn't want no fucking child welfare case.
Wow.
He got away with living his best life. He was a 6-figure man living a good life and got away with the shit. Not only me, he did it to my fucking cousin too. And my
So
cousin
nobody in the
sitting in-
family tried to
And
report
nobody
him?
shoot him?
Nobody reported him? Like, nobody tried to fucking do nothing to him? Like, what the fuck?
like that nigga getting
So now
killed.
what's
The whole
the
family know
best?
this nigga was
I
doing
got
this
3
shit, bro?
daughters.
For
It's
him to
not
heal himself
happening.
now.
You know what's,
I promise you.
but you know what's crazy though. You know what, and again, this is a sad part about it, and this is another big thing too that a lot of black women complain about, unfortunately, to where the mom chooses to protect the pedophile or the predator.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what happened.
I was gonna chime in.
That's
if
exactly
that-
what happened.
That's okay.
Go ahead,
But
go
look,
ahead, Sarah.
look,
Go ahead,
before
Sarah.
the girl
Hold
chime
on,
in,
D-Sound. Go
before-
ahead, Sarah.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say that's something that I dealt with at a young age until I stood up to the man. So, it's definitely one of the reasons why women can be seen being promiscuous or being out there doing things that they shouldn't be. That's
And that
one of the
explains
reasons.
That explains
may-
your
that-
bisexuality. Also.
Yeah, I get
I'm
it now.
sorry.
I said
I get how you.
that explains your bisexuality now. Also,
Right.
And the
And-
bad
Right.
And I-
So yeah. So I'm sorry.
I said the
Go
bad
ahead.
No, go ahead.
decisions as well. What you said, you made a lot of bad decisions. So I think that explains it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it
So,
now,
you know,
darling.
And I
and
just
I and
wanted to
I
say
and I
something
didn't
briefly.
have my you know, the mother. She didn't have my back, and she actually didn't believe me, and you know, I had to come out and tell her a few times until I just got tired, and I'm just like, you know, I'm just not gonna.
Where was your dad?
He's the one that did it.
That's why. Yep. That's why.
It be the closest
I'm
people
so
to
sorry
you.
for
It
you,
be
darling.
the closest people to you, bro. That's when it always happens, when it's the closest people to you.
Yeah. So my biggest goal in life was to just figure out how the fuck I can avoid doing that to my child, because I did not for the longest wanted to be a parent, because I'm like, how can I be, you know, because I researched it, and you know, there are chances of, if that happens to you, that you do it to your child. And
Yep.
the closest thing that I can do into trying to get better at handling everything that happened was changing my lifestyle, changing my diet, um, and gut health was mental health for me. So
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
I got my gut health together, I was able to forgive my parents. And
Good.
even though my mom was weak and he was weak for his, you know, desire in me, as though, even though I was his daughter, and you know,
Damn.
just
Yeah.
trying
That's
to,
fucked up.
yeah, live a normal life after that.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I've
Man,
had a lot of
Yeah.
men tell me the same thing, that it happened to them, and they would, you know, look at it as like a badge of honor or some shit like that, you know. So I know the feeling, and you know, I'm aware of it to the point where I really don't leave my kid with nobody, because I don't trust bitches, and I definitely don't trust, you know, certain
Yeah.
men, depending
Yeah.
on their
For sure.
lifestyle and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Big time.
shout out to
That's a
well,
heavy ass dream, bro.
Jason made it
This
through,
shit
so I say he's
heavy as hell.
victorious. Definitely that. And again, I
And more men
the
need to
thing about
report
it
their claims,
is,
You
because
all get the likes up, eh?
a lot of
hold on,
men,
Yeah,
a
get
lot
the
of
D-Town,
men
likes
should
up.
not be
conversation.
going
I'm gonna
through.
come to you in a second, bro. I'm gonna come to you in a second, D-Town. 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
And then Young Swift, I ain't forgot about you, bro. I'm definitely get you in here. Yeah, man. The level of child abuse, childhood sexual abuse, man, in the black community, that's another big, huge thing that never gets talked about. I know someone personally that worked for DCF, or Department of Children and Families, or like social workers and stuff like this. And man, the amount of stories that she told me about people, you know, being is this one dude in particular. She told me about this dude was a grown man, and his baby mom had called a case on him just to be an asshole and, you know, to make his life difficult and shit, right? So the whole thing, man, that happened was the baby moms lied on him, and due to the fact that the baby moms had lied and an investigation had to be done, what he ended up revealing to the person I knew. Wow, man, and shout out to hypocrisy, bro. Yeah, man, this shit is just this shit is just, oh god, it's sickening, bro. And I really do believe I'll just leave that for now. But you know, it was revealed to her because in her interviewing this man, that this man had been molested by his own father, and he refused, and his mom just never knew why he would never allow him her grandkids to go over to his house. And he was just like, my mom still don't know to this day that my dad used to molest me for like up until I was like fucking 16 years old. You know, like he was saying like on a nightly basis, like daily. And he still never fucking told that shit to his own mom, man. And it was a dude that was like on some, you know, like super gangster killer, been in jail, all that type of shit. But the whole reason he even got into that persona was just so he could, you know, get rid of that vulnerability and stuff that he felt. So, you know, from major just mental health, man, you know, for black people is one of the major keys to us ever getting shit fixed, because there's so much fucking trauma, man, whether it be just, you know, regular emotional and stuff like that, or this sexual trauma. And bruh, bruh, I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I said I want to say that might be, deemed some other shit. But I can just tell you this: they ever add that motherfucking P onto the end of the LGBT, bro, I'm not fucking with it, and I will go to jail by mine. Just know that. But
that's why they need to start letting men. That's why a lot of men need to come forward and start telling their stories.
My
Because
nigga,
we
what
already
the
know
fuck is
about the
going
women.
on, bro? Who got their phone in their pocket?
I don't know.
Well, let's
D-Town,
give
go
D-Town
ahead.
a little go because he's been waiting.
Well, no, it's actually hold on, D-Town, you got to hold
There's a
on,
lot
bro. I
of
got
background noise, though.
Young Swift been here before, man. He ain't
Okay,
got
that's
anything to say.
cool.
So Young
Nah,
Swift,
that's
go ahead, bro.
cool.
It's cool. I'm gonna make this quick. Okay, because I don't have really any like super dark, terrible story or something like that. So that's a positive. But earlier, Fantastic, he said he needed a word that's different from red pill. So I'm going with unplugged. I defined it as being disconnected or not doing from what majority of society does at large. There you go.
I appreciate you, young fella. That's a great suggestion, man, because the red pill is getting a lot of negative connotations automatically added to it. So whatever it may be, Young Swift put the unplugged out there. That's his hashtag, man, and hey, I will support it because, man, just this I guess mainstream ideology of what the man's supposed to be, especially the black man's supposed to be, bro, that shit's dead, and we all know it's a whole bunch of bullshit. So shout out to, let me see who we got here. Shout out to the brother Andrew Wilkins. Many black men have been mad at me and even stepped to me in public over posting some of the same ideologies about black women. Then they later admit to me that their mother allowed them to be abused by men. Yeah, man. I told you, black people as a whole had Stockholm syndrome way before there was a Stockholm syndrome, and that was from the racial aspect, from when it came from the slavery or whatnot. Slavery happened way before Auschwitz and the Holocaust. But also there are a lot of black people that suffer from Stockholm syndrome in their own homes with their own mother a lot of the times too. Shout out to TG Kill. Appreciate you, brother, for the 10. Shout out to you, brother. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Mike in. I apologize for trolling. Yeah, man. You don't really know. And like I said, I want to commend Sarah and brother Jason for being extremely transparent about something that's really, really traumatic. And again, kudos to both of you guys for or guy and gal for being able to tell your story publicly. And not only just tell your
Well,
story.
I appreciate you, Fantastic. I could talk to you about anything.
And let me second that, Mr. Fantastic, because I was gonna say the same thing, and that's why we need not the manosphere, for stuff like this, because a lot of people, look down on men for telling their true stories and things like that, but we need this. You get what I'm saying? So I commend you, Mr. Fantastic, for having a platform, just letting any out of anybody just get on to talk that truth. And I commend everybody on the panel that's on, and we having civilized conversations, and you know what I'm saying? We're showing as black men we can respect each other and have a conversation and move on with a black woman as well. You get what I'm saying? So the manager is doing a lot of things that's knocking off a lot of people, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So we just keep up doing what we need to do. Keep having this black-owned space and let us run this like we need to run it as men, and everybody else gonna follow. And that's what you see. You get what I'm saying? So I just love everybody on this panel, man. Let's just keep it up. You feel me?
Big yourself up, man.
Yeah. But hey, man, speaking of that, bro, shout out to Hypocrisy. If you guys would want to look up this stuff, bro, and it's really disturbing. Like I said, it's gonna come a time, bro, to where it's gonna be. I just say that.
Shit, we already here. What you talking about? They teaching
we
this in
here.
school. And for real, this is here. This is it.
Well, it's to the
They're
point
making
now,
it normal for the younger generation.
But it's not legal yet. So as long as it's not legal, you still have some sort of protection. But it's gonna come to the point of where it's legal, man. And then, like,
did you see
at
our
that point,
Secretary
it's
of Health?
like,
Hopefully, I'm dead.
Do we see
Nah,
who's
for real.
the Secretary of Health of the United States?
oh yeah, of course, yeah, we seen it. Yeah, we know it's coming. It's on the way. Well, it's here, like you say, it's here. But certain things still aren't legal yet. And like I said, they add that once they add that that P onto the end, bro. again, man, I just, you know,
And
Guns
not
out
to
and
inter
turn
and
I
not
on.
think I
and
think it's
not to
going the
interrupt
same route.
anybody,
It's
not to
going the same
interrupt
route as
anybody, but can y'all let me know what's
marijuana
going
and
on?
some. Oh, go ahead. Who's talking?
D-Town, I was just asking, I didn't hear about who got elected. Can y'all let me know more information about
no,
what's
no,
going
it's
on?
the health. Just
Oh,
Google it, bro.
Kane got is Kane, you know, Undertaker brother? Kane?
Uh-huh.
That's
Get him
our
out of here,
Secretary of
man.
Health. Yeah, man. He choked
You're
slammed me to
such an
hell.
asshole, bro. True. You're a
Choked
fucking
slammed me to
asshole,
hell, boy. That nigga
Yeah,
real
just
for
look
real.
it up,
Don't fuck
man.
with him.
Just look it up. But hey, man, really appreciate you guys for coming through. You know, everybody that came
That
through
boy
and
said Kane.
gave their, yeah, man. These bros are always
Truth,
wild.
man. I tell you, this guy,
Yeah,
you should be a fucking stand-up comedian.
yeah, greatly appreciate you guys for coming through, man. You know, pull up on me later on this week. We'll be back doing this thing to you know, to normal for the most part this week. And that's that on that one, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla. I'm out.